1978, we are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
Did you know that Tire-Rama offers more than just tire services? Our expert technicians take care of other vehicle needs like belts and hoses, brakes, check engine diagnostics, oil changes, wheel alignments, and more. It's all about our dedication to keep our customers' vehicles running smoothly so they can travel with peace of mind. When it comes to your vehicle needs, Tire-Rama's got you covered. Find your neighborhood Tire-Rama and see a list of services at TireRama.com. Tire-Rama, more than just a tire store.
On the Bobcat Sports Network from Learfield, Bobcat Football is brought to you by Town Pump, the exclusive sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild. Builder's First Source, leading supplier of professional-grade building materials. And by DoorTech. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Now is the time. This is the place.
Today's about passion and energy.
Fife rolls to his right. He's under pressure. He's dropped and sacked.
Run, hit, finish.
Adam Jones, a legendary December.
Need to be ready for the moment.
And he lost the football. Rylan Orr jumps on it, and it's Bobcat football.
We bleed for one another.
Tommy, touchdown, strikes again.
We all bleed blue and gold.
14 straight wins, a program record. 52-19, Montana State wins it.
We're not done yet. We are all Montana State.
Live from Bobcat Stadium, the Bobcats, the Coyotes. This is the FCS Semifinals from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. Here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Galogly.
One of the biggest Saturdays in Bobcat Stadium history. It's number 1 Montana State University hosting number 4 South Dakota. The Bobcats and the Coyotes are fighting for a berth into the national championship game coming up on January 6th in Frisco, Texas. NDSU has won. They beat SDSU just about a half hour ago, winning 28-21. Cam Miller threw 3 touchdown passes. He has already won 1 national championship against Tommy Mellott back in 2021, but Tommy is a different player today, and we'll see if he can earn a rematch as he takes on an upstart South Dakota team that this year has reached new heights they've never reached in their Division I era. It's the first semifinal in South Dakota history. They shared the Missouri Valley Football Conference Championship for the first time in program history, as all top 3 teams out of that Missouri Valley Football Conference went 1-1 against each other. And now the Bobcats trying to make sure Bobcat Stadium is once again the place where opposing teams go to die. They're trying to end more careers today as they try to keep this magical ride alive for just 2 more weeks, trying to add their 4th national championship in program history, but they're going to have to play darn near perfect today. While the rest of the country's been complaining about playoff crowds, this is one of the hottest tickets in the Treasure State. It's packed to the gills at Bobcat Stadium. Bill Kolar has just narrated the promo video. The rodeo team is all lined up, getting a little frisky on the far side to our left. The pyrotechnics flaring off at a pyramid. And the crowd cheers one of the all-time greats. That boy from Butte, touchdown, Tommy Mellott, exits the BAC for the final time in one of the great careers in program history. Bozeman native Justice Perkins holding the Montana flag. Redshirt freshman Caden Gray with the American flag. And this battle-tested senior class is prepared to take the field in front of a sold-out Bobcat Stadium one final time. Here comes the rodeo team. The navy blue flags spelling out Bobcats in capitalized gold letters. The Spirit Squad sprinting out across the cat head logo. Fireworks shooting off into the gray sky on a warm Saturday in December. And it's the last time we will see Brody Grebe, Tommy Mellott, Rylan Ort, and company enter the Sunny Holland end zone in their Bobcat careers. Leo, the chills have started hours ago, and they finally get to play.
Nothing more beautiful than stepping out onto your home turf for the last time, knowing that you're going to go give your best, give everything you got, every play, be 1-0, every rep, every snap, but most of all, hold yourself to that championship dream and keep that dream alive, baby. And there's nothing better than being able to do it in a packed house like we got, because our fans are second to none.
South Dakota out onto the field now. You hear the boos raining in from the Sunny Holland end zone. The third member of our team down the field is our Hall of Famer, Dan Davies. Dan, how we doing? How we feeling? How's the valley down there?
Well, it's electric down here. You can't imagine how excited this fan base is to get this thing kicked off. These players are fired up. 47 degrees on the shortest day of the year, December 21st. Can you believe it?
One of the shortest, but certainly potentially one of the most memorable. And Dan, for you, there are three numbers painted on the field in gold: 1956, 1976, and 1984. You were a part of that championship team, and now the Bobcats have an opportunity to deliver their best blow to try to earn their fourth national championship. It's got to be special for you right now on the field, watching this program at this time and in this place.
Without a doubt. And we got some more work to do here before we got one more 1-0 before we go one more 1-0. But let's take care of things first and see where things end up.
For Tommy Malott, he has 28 touchdown passes this year, 2 more, and he would tie Kelly Bradley for the single season record, which he set in the national championship year in 1984. And Leo, you've followed this team your entire life. Dan has followed this team his entire life. We're watching Tommy Malott do things that have never been done in program history. We don't know where he's going to cement himself on the Mount Rushmore of Bobcat football, but boy, he's up there as high as anybody.
He's up there, and I tell you what, he's a living legend. And let me break it down for you. Being a Montana boy, a boy from Butte, now being the man of the state, the captain of this team, the senior leader at quarterback, it's been nothing but phenomenal and ironic in a way that we have a Montana kid at the helm at quarterback leading this legendary team to even more success. In history is still going to be written.
Tommy Malott has 8,939 yards of total offense. Only 2 other Bobcats have ever reached 9,000 yards, much less more. Travis Lule, over 12,000. Denarius McGeary, just a bit more. Wadette Cruzado, the president of Montana State, her final game at Bobcat Stadium. Retiring this year and getting a standing ovation from 20,000 plus. She is one of the key reasons Montana State is in the position they are in now. It's the number 1 team in the country, 14-0, with a sparkling new BAC, with a vibrant new video board to our left, and a $20+ million indoor facility being built just behind us, which you can see the roof of as you come down Kagi after you get off I-90 with the big snow-capped mountains behind. Bobcat football continues to grow, and they have a chance to grab a stranglehold on things today.
FCS.
And now our coin toss.
My name is James Brookhart, your referee. Kelvin Byrne, your umpire, representing the Southland Conference. Wishing you both good day. We have the president here for toss. Sir, we have a coin with the tails, the heads. Tails. Ball. Go ahead.
All right, let's see. What do we got here?
South Dakota has won the toss. Their option to the second half. Montana State will receive. Gentlemen, good luck.
Well, the Bobcats will take it first. They have scored on their opening drive in each of the last 3 games. Tommy Malott accepts one of the passes from the sideline. He plays a little catch with Chance Wilson as he warms up for the final game at Bobcat Stadium in his career. Montana State in the white pants with the gold and blue coming down the sides. Sean Chambers coming over and standing next to Tommy Malott, now in his first year as a coach after having a storied 2-year career following his transfer from Wyoming. Bobcats wearing the navy blues with the white numbers on the jersey, gold Montana State spelled out across the chest, white helmets, and the block gold M on the side. For South Dakota, the Coyotes, black pants, red stripe down the side, white jerseys, red numbering on the front and the back, red South Dakota written across the chest with the Missouri Valley Football Conference logo on the right shoulder and the blue NCAA logo on the left shoulder. They wear white helmets with a chrome red South Dakota logo that is the paw print of a coyote, named the Coyotes, with a red racing stripe over the dome of the helmet. The Bobcats have maxed out their opportunities to play in the Gallatin Valley in 2024. They look to finish the calendar year undefeated and tie the Big Sky record for wins in a single season. No team has come in here yet and grabbed any sort of momentum in front of the 20,000 plus, and the Bobcats have a chance to keep it that way as they will return the opening kick. It's number 1 Montana State, number 4 South Dakota. It's the semifinals of the 2024 FCS playoffs. The Cats have stacked 14 straight 1-0 weeks. They're looking for another. The kickoff is away on the near side, and it is out of bounds. And the filled up, exuberant horseshoe on 11th and Kagi in Bozeman, Montana is fired up for one of the all-time great squads in 120 years of Bobcat history. Montana State heading out onto the field now. Tommy Malott under center at quarterback. Today, playing in his 50th game in his career. To his right, a true sophomore, Scott Trey Humphrey. Missed last week due to an ankle injury, has rushed for over 1,300 yards this season. Cole Sane, the Darby native, is over the football on the left hash at the 35-yard line. First snap of the semis. Play action. Malott rolls out to his right. He throws deep. Taco Dollar makes the catch at the 45-yard line, and he scoots out of bounds in plus territory. The Bobcats hit a big play and a First Interstate Bank first down to open up their version of the Final Four.
Controlling the sticks, staying in front of the sticks, that's championship football. Coach Walker with a great decision to run the play action from the get-go. Offensive line sells the job. Got it done great.
Lawton is 11th playoff game, completing 67% of his passes in the postseason. He takes the snap, hands it off. Scott Trey Humphrey up the middle, and he moves forward. Shy of the 40, give him the 41-yard line in Coyote territory. A 4-yard gain, his first rush back. And Montana State has 2nd and 6 coming up.
In a game of inches, we'll take 12 feet any day, Keaton. 4 yards a pop. We'll keep moving the sticks. Control the line of scrimmage. That's the task at hand. Keep it 1-0.
Titan Fleischman, Marcus Weir, Cole Sane, Burke Mastel, Connor Moore. The Don Joy Mafia in this offensive line, which has helped rush for 4,299 yards this year, just shy of the program record. Second down snap. Malott keeps it on the read. He rolls out to his left, tucks the football, angling to his left, and slides down shy of the 30-yard line. Picks up a couple, picks up about 4, and that'll set up 3rd and 2, sliding feet first, protecting himself.
You know, once again, we see great decision-making by Tommy Malott. Once again in the pocket. Makes check 1, check 2. Says, you know what, I'm going to get it done, get us a few yards, stay ahead of the sticks. Now it's 3rd and manageable. And we bring in the workhorse in, Mr. Adam Jones. And you can definitely hear this crowd. They're behind this Bobcat offense, but they know play their part to get quiet when they walk to the line of scrimmage.
You can hear it. They want to get loud. It's a tempered enthusiasm. They're ready to burst. Bobcats have 3rd and 2 at the 37-yard line of the Coyotes. 13 minutes to go, first quarter. Here's the snap. Malott keeps it on a design run, keeps it to his left, and he picks up the first down. Methodical. They only needed 2. That's all he got as Tommy Malott approaches 1,000 career rushing yards in the playoffs alone, today playing in his 11th game in the postseason.
Phenomenal job by Tommy Malott once again, and it's about a game of inches. You got to control the ball. They needed 2. They got a few. That's what you need to do, is control the tempo and take what the defense gives you.
Rohan Jones is out there, back from injury. 2 tight end set. Adam Jones shifts the left hip. Here's the snap. They give it to Jones. He runs up the middle, and not much doing. Picks up a yard to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 9 against the South Dakota defense, which ranks 4th in the country, allowing 16.5 points per game. They allow just 108 yards on the ground, and they've only given up 12 rushing touchdowns. The defense has been one of their calling cards this year, and one of their defensive ends, Marquise Grace, is the Missouri Valley Football Defensive Player of the Year in the conference this season. Alexander to the right, Dowler McCullough to the left. McCullough in motion left to right. Here's the snap. Malott, play action. He looks deep, steps up, clean pocket. Deep shot to the end zone. Touchdown Bobcats. Taco Dowler on the first A of Montana in the middle of the end zone makes a basket in stride catch from Tommy Malott. Bobcats strike first, up 6-0 in the first quarter.
Magic City Bobcat wide open in the end zone, gets the deep ball, the bomb, from the best in Bobcat history, Mr. Touchdown Tommy Malott.
The last 8 touchdowns scored by Montana State have come from Montana natives. The 29th touchdown of Tommy Malott's career, of his season rather, one shy of the program record. The All-American Tommy Sullivan snaps it, Patrick Duchesne puts it down, and Miles Sandstead swings it through his 20th consecutive PAT converted. The Bobcats, a 6-play, 65-yard drive. It lasted 3 minutes and 4 seconds, and it's a 34-yard touchdown pass from Tommy Malott to Taco Dowler, and for Dowler, his 10th receiving touchdown of the season.
Perfect play calling by Coach Walker. They run a deep smash route against a cover 2, which frees up the safety on the goal line to basically pick a man. Rohan Jones is running that typical route that we see when he wheels out of the backfield like that. All eyes are on 8, leaving Taco Dowler wide open. Phenomenal play calling. This is chess, not checkers, Keaton.
Real Milk is a nutrient-rich product. It contains 13 essential nutrients from vitamin A to zinc, all of which are important for a healthy immune system and overall wellness. That's 13 nutrients with seemingly endless benefits. Reach for milk and make every sip count. Bobcats will kick it away from right to left. Brendan Hall approaches the football, his 189th kickoff in his Bobcat career. It is caught on the second end of Montana and is taken out of the back of the end zone by Lone Sherman, and he is popped at the 10-yard line. And this place is already a bonanza.
Just let the crowd serenade us for a minute there, Keaton. This is beautiful. I got goosebumps. And for a special teams play that we rarely see one of his kicks get returned, heads up play by our special teams, pinning them deep.
Oh, this is what it's all about. This is why you survive all of those painful years to soak in a moment like this. They give him the 11. The Coyotes with their first drive of the day. Aiden Bauman, the redshirt junior, takes the snap, turns left, hands it off to Tice, and he runs into a storm. Miles Jackson in there among many, many others on this Bobcat defense, which is top 10 in the nation in both points allowed and yards allowed per game. It's a 1-yard gain up to the 12, 2nd and 9 for the Coyote offense, which is number 5 in the nation in points per game.
When you got a big back that runs downhill, the easiest way to stop a train is taking out his tracks. You don't want to take him up top, but you don't want to be the only guy either. You want to rally to the ball. You want to fill your lanes, take good pursuit angles, play your key, make sure you fit your gap, and when you get a pop on him, wrap up and run the feet and wait for the homies to show up.
2nd and 9 from their own 12-yard line. Here's the snap. Bauman looking left. He fires on a slant, and it is caught for a first down and a quick tackle across the 25 down to the 27-yard line. That was Carter Bell who made the catch, their leading receiver. He wears number 14. He's only 5'11", looks very similar to Taco Dowler. That was his 51st catch of the year, and he's approaching 800 yards on the season.
Quarterback Bauman showing exactly why he's such a great quarterback and such a threat back there. He just laces it in between 2 Bobcat defenders, finds an open seam. We have to get pressure on a quarterback like this.
Bauman is 6'5", his 3rd year at South Dakota after transferring from Iowa State. Pistol formation, takes the snap, hands it off to Tice, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage, carries the pile forward by a yard or 2. They do get him out to the 30-yard line. Alec Eckert was in there among the rest of the Bobcat D-line. So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for this South Dakota offense. They run the heck out of the football, 222 yards per game. Travis Tice, their senior running back from Kansas, over 1,000 rushing yards. Charles Pierre Jr. is the other. He's rushed for almost 1,200 yards this season.
Oh, well, the way they favor the ground game similar to us, I expect a big day for our linebacker core. McKade O'Reilly was there fighting off a block, which made the initial contact. They're going to have a heyday. Open up right in the middle for them.
Pistol formation. Here's the snap on 2nd down. Play action. They throw a slant. It's caught on the near side at the 40. Makes a man miss it up to the 40-yard line. Moran Adams, their 2nd leading receiver, at least out of the wide receivers. He's only listed at 5'7", 175, but Adams is able to convert. South Dakota out of the shadow of their own end zone now with a pair of first downs on this drive. They mark him at the 45 on the right hash in Coyote territory.
It's one of those things. Hey, we bring pressure. They do a great job picking it up, and this is what you're going to see in a semifinal game. A lot of back and forth, but it's time for the defense to bow up and get the job done.
Bauman in a true I formation under center with a fullback and the running back is Tice. Here's the snap, pitch to Tice, runs over the right guard, makes a man miss to the 50, stays on his feet to the 45-40, 45-30, into plus territory at the 20, down to the 10, to the 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, South Dakota, 55 yards from Travis Tice, and the Haymakers exchange on the first two drives of the semifinal.
Tice is a hard runner. You get what you want on defense. You get the one-on-one matchup right there in the hole between the safety and the running back. Got to do a better job making open field tackles, but can't take nothing away from Tice. That kid runs hard and doesn't know how to quit.
Dan, one of your keys today was limit the yards after contact. Cats didn't do it there.
Yeah, no, that was, you can tell he is an experienced back that's hard to bring down.
Here's the snap. The kick is up. And it's good. For Travis Tice, the 19th rushing touchdown of his season. He is one shy of the program record. At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently, because their subs can make a difference. Each team has scored on their first drive of the day. We've got Haymakers exchange in a heavyweight battle in the Final Four of the FCS playoffs. Bobcats and Coyotes tied at 7. 8:52 to go, first quarter. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
Bobcat fans, celebrate the blue and gold all season at the Golden Arches with McDonald's new Game Day Bundle. Score big with your crew and pick up a cheeseburger pack with 2 classic cheeseburgers, a satisfying 20-piece McNuggets, and 2 orders of the crispy medium fries you love. All for just $14.99 and only on the app. It's the guaranteed win for your home team. Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 football season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The values that built this state are the same that forged Montana State University in 1893 and molded our agricultural landscape. At Montana Farm Bureau, we stand for those same ideals of grit, hard work, determination, and individual freedom. Montana Farm Bureau is the trusted grassroots voice, shaping policy to safeguard Montana agriculture and cultivating a prosperous network that invigorates rural communities. Your Farm Bureau membership is an investment in keeping Montana, Montana. Join us today at mfbf.org and go Bobcats!
Montana Fence, located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, and Kalispell, is Montana's largest fencing superstore. Get everything you need for your fencing projects at rock bottom pricing. Low prices on all styles of farm fence, chain link, vinyl privacy, ornamental iron, cedar pickets, continuous panels, wood privacy. We have it all. Quality materials at truckload prices. Let the experts at Montana Fence help you plan your next project. Whether you use our team or do it yourself, check out Montana Fence.
Bobcat Nation, Toyota's created a rewards program specifically for you. As part of the Toyota Rewards program, you can win exclusive swag throughout the year, along with receiving a premium giveaway in the mail each time you bring your vehicle in to be serviced. Your local Montana Toyota dealers. To join the program, visit msubobcats.com/Toyota Rewards to register Toyota. That'd be a partner of Bobcat Athletics. South Dakota completes a 5-play, 89-yard touchdown drive over 2 minutes, 59 seconds. It was a 55-yard touchdown run by Travis Tice. 7-7 between the Bobcats and the Coyotes. 8:52 to go, first quarter in the semifinals of the FCS playoffs. The kickoff is away, and true freshman Ontario Latin Henley lets it sail over his head. So the Bobcats will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. They moved the ball very effectively on that first drive of the game, which ended in a 34-yard touchdown pass to Taco Dollar. Dan Davies, our man down on the sideline. Dan, sounds pretty loud up here. What's the vibe down there?
Yeah, it's going to get quiet right now with the Bobcat offense, but when the defense is out there, the 12th man in the stadium is loud and proud and trying to make it difficult for that Coyote offense.
Even with the students finishing off their semester, Tommy Malott telling the Spirit of the West marching band to quiet down. The call in motion, Humphrey the running back, one receiver right, 2 to the left. Here's the snap. Malott keeps it running left on the read, and he dives forward shy of the 30-yard line. Picks up 2, maybe 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
I love seeing the balance of the offense so far, using Tommy not only as a pass our pocket passer, but also letting him use his feet, letting him go back to what made him great in the beginning, basically going back to the fundamentals. I love to see it develop over time. Again, it comes down to that trenches and the best decision made in the game of play.
Malott approaching 100 carries for the year, sitting at 790 yards coming into the game. Here's the snap. Malott hands it off. Scott Trey Humphrey up the middle and rips through an arm tackle ahead to the 34-yard line along the left hash mark. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 of the Bobcats, staying on tempo.
Another 3rd and short situation, very manageable, opens up your playbook, especially as you get closer to that midfield range with the ball being on the 34. This crowd is packed, and they know they know how to play their part when they get quiet when the offense is out there. I love it.
Alexander and McCullough to the left. Lonergan and Schlepp, the tight ends, right of the line. Adam Jones in at running back, having a magical finish to his redshirt freshman year. McCullough in motion left to right. Here's the snap. They give it to the sweeping McCullough, trying to gain the outside. Cuts back to his left, and he is stopped. Short of the line to gain. About a yard loss. And this South Dakota defense able to force a 4th down, and the Bobcats will have to punt it away.
Coyote showing a base 4-3 look with the overhang to the near boundary. Great job doing contain. They just got their hat on the right side of the gap. Our offensive line couldn't get it done as well as our wide receiver to that side. And this is going to be little adjustments like that they're going to see and be able to fix it and get it going.
So Bobcats will punt it away. Carter Bell is the punt returner. He has 1 punt return touchdown. Now we got to whistle a flag. And that looks like it's going to be on South Dakota, which would give the Bobcats a 1st down. Oh, this could be a huge call. Let's double check it. Sure looked like this is going to be beneficial for Montana State.
Offside. Number 49. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
South Dakota's had a great year. They've made a lot of mistakes the last 2 weeks in the playoffs. That's their first big mistake.
Well, second, because they kicked the ball out of bounds on opening kick.
That's true.
So in the semifinal game, if you want to get to the championship, it's going to be who's less penalized and who's able to control the ball and keep the ball going. These little momentum shifts are huge because that was our first 3 and out in a long time there, Keaton.
Yes, sir. So the Bobcats get fresh life after they got stopped on 3rd and very short in their own territory. Move it up to the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Snap to Malott. Hands it off. Adam Jones looking for room. He's met in the backfield and stopped. Oh, that was a big play over on the right side. And that was Marquise Grace, Missouri Valley Football Conference Defensive Player of the Year, his 19th TFL of the year.
That kid is phenomenal. He did a great job fighting through the block and just kind of grabbing Jones with one hand. He's one guy you definitely have to be able to contain. You may not be able to control him all game, but just try to keep him contained.
South Dakota forced a couple of negative plays here from their defensive side. Now 2nd and 12. Snap on the right hash. Malott, play action, throws over the middle. Incomplete. He had Taco Dowler. That one had a little too much adrenaline on it as he sailed it over the middle. Dangerous pass against a team that's really been a ball hawk the last 2 weeks.
If you're going to make a mistake, make it over the middle like that in between the 2 safeties. But yes, if that play was any kind of 1 or 2 feet to the left, that would have been definitely a house call, I think, on the safeties part.
8 interceptions for South Dakota in the last game and a half. They picked off Miles Hastings 5 times last week in the quarterfinals. So now 3rd and 12 at their own 35. Shotgun snap. Malott to throw. In a clean pocket, steps up, he scrambles, rolling out to his right, turns upfield to 40, slips past a man, and dives for the 1st down. Did he get it? No, they say he stepped out at the 45. He was reaching out. Apparently he stepped out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That sets up 4th and 2, and the Bobcats will have to punt.
Oh, that was a great job by Tommy Malott trying to get that extra yard. It looks like he stepped out just shy of the pylon.
Good call.
Yeah, great call by these referees today.
It was his left foot, not his right, which was the outside foot as he was running from right to left on the right sideline. He did get hit in the hip, and that left foot came down before he dove for the marker. Sullivan snaps it. Brendan Hall steps into it with the right foot. Carter Bell steps away from it, and it lands in the end zone on the right side. Tire-Rama and Cooper Tires are proud supporters of your MSU Bobcats. Visit TireRama.com for a complete list of stores, services, and special offers. Tire-Rama, more than just a tire store. We step aside. South Dakota will have the football when we come back. 5:44 to go, 1st quarter. Bobcats and Coyotes tied at 7. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
Hi, former Bobcat Big Lou Salcedo from Wrestler Chevrolet here. Our team proudly supports MSU football both on the field and on the road. Serving the Bobcat community since 1999, we've got what you need. From the powerful heavy-duty Silverado to the top-of-the-line high country Suburban. Visit our showroom or check us out online at WrestlerChevy.com. Together, let's drive a Wrestler Chevrolet. Community born, community driven. We'll meet you at the tailgate.
Town & Country Foods is a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. As a locally owned company, we believe the benefit of buying local helps support the local economies in southwest Montana. Our stores offer great selections of items you need every day, including organics, specialty foods, fresh meats and produce, along with incredible selections from our bakery and deli departments. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee owned and serves southwest Montana with 8 locations. Visit your local Town & Country Foods today. Go Cats!
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins Howland believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins Howland, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
First Security Bank is helping to feed children in need. Open a free personal checking account during the month of December. We'll provide 4 children with kids packs in partnership with the Gallatin Valley Food Bank and hope make a difference in the lives of children in need. Each team has struck for a couple of big touchdowns. Taco Dollar has a 34-yard touchdown reception. Travis Tice has a 55-yard touchdown run. It's 7-7 between the Bobcats and the Coyotes. 5:44 to go in the first quarter. South Dakota getting ready to take over at their own 20-yard line offensively while the Bobcat defense is on their way out, Leo.
You know, in a championship-type effort, the one-two's there on both teams. What's going to serve this Bobcat team in its greatest aspect is some of the failures from times before. They've been here before. They know how to handle pressure. They've been in big games like this. After they're trading out the first couple of series, there's going to be adjustments made, and we're about to see some great football played today, Keaton.
One of the great superpowers of this Bobcat defense this season under first-year coordinator Bobby Daly has been the lack of panic. They've given up big plays, and they haven't let it snowball. 20,000 plus back to their feet. Snap. Bauman hands it off. Tice cuts upfield, and he is met. Rylan Ort was right there, building the iron wall. Still a 4-yard pickup after a nice push by the offensive line, but Ort had the first touch, and he made sure it was the last.
That's the type of tackling we need, and that's the type of tackling we've seen from Iron Rylan Ort all season, really demonstrating why he's a leader and why he can be dependable on this defense.
Ort, in his 47th career game, his 202nd career tackle. He has played in all 15 games throughout the season. 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard gain by Tice. He's having a monster start so far, 4 carries, 62 yards. 4 receiver set, direct snap to Tice, the running back, and he runs into smoke right at the line of scrimmage. Picks up about a yard, and that sets up 3rd and 4 as the Bobcat defense tries to match a 3-and-out that the South Dakota defense just put up.
Comes time to just bow your neck back, let the hair stand up on the back of your neck, pin your ears all the way back, and just go with unrelenting, just gotta have it, gotta want it. And like Coach said earlier today, there's a party at the quarterback, and everybody's invited.
Bobcats bring in their rush package on the D-line. Dominic Solano, Kenny Iden, Zach Cruz. Brody Grebe roaming around in the Cowboy package. 3rd and 4. Coyotes at their own 26. And a false start. The right tackle, Bryce Henderson, an all-conference player, moved very, very early.
False start. Number 55. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
That one was you, Bobcat Stadium.
Oh, yes, it was. Bobcat fans come through in the clutch. Now it's big-time 3rd down. It's real long. That Cowboy package could yee-haw their way back to the quarterback all they want.
Oh, they've been yee-hawing a lot, especially as of late. Last 4 games, 21 TFLs, 13 sacks.
More like cattle rustlers instead of Cowboys, the way they're playing, like a bunch of that 7-7-7-7-7 that they wear, that vigilante.
2 receivers right, 1 to left. Tice the running back. Bauman takes the shotgun snap on third down. The lefty throws far sideline, and it is incomplete. Broken up by one of the seniors, John Johnson, intended for Javion Phelps. And the Bobcat defense forces the 3 and out, and they'll get the football back in a 7-7 game. 3:58 to go in the first quarter between the Bobcats and the Coyotes in the FCS semifinals.
Championship effort by big-time Bobcat, Mr. Johnson on the sideline over there. Hey, when he gets called, he delivers. When they want to look at him, he shows up in a big way, and I'm super proud of the way that senior Bobcat's been playing all year.
Zeke Mata to punt. Taco Dollar, an All-American punt returner, is back to receive. Here's the snap, little low, picked up. Here's the punt. It's short. Dollar up to it, and he makes a running catch at the 40, breaks off a tackle at the 45, and he tap dances along the left sideline into Coyote territory. The Bobcats with plenty of wind at their back, blown in by 20,000 fans. They'll have the football after this timeout. 3:50 to go first quarter. It's 7-7 between Montana State and South Dakota. You're listening to Bobcat Football presented by Learfield.
Are you looking to bring your fitness to the next level? Well, look no further. The Ridge Athletic Clubs offer a beautiful fitness center, state-of-the-art group exercise studios, over 200 weekly classes, basketball, jogging track, a pool, childcare, and the greatest opportunity to get fit in the Gallatin Valley. And you can recover from your workout with our new Ridge Recovery Room. Stop by for a tour and discover why the Ridge has been Bozeman strong for more than 20 years. Go Bobcats!
Your Montana Chevy dealers, home to powerful trucks like the legendary Chevy Silverado. With 9 trims and 4 powertrains to choose from, you'll find the perfect blend of capability and efficiency that's right for you. Plus, for a long day of towing, Silverado offers advanced camera tech so you can feel confident every mile of the way. From hitching to driving to parking. Test drive the Chevy Silverado and check out current offers at your Montana Chevy dealers. Proud sponsors of your Montana State Bobcats.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years, it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Back at Bobcat Stadium on the First Interstate or the First Security Bank broadcast. 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Montana State and South Dakota tied at 7. Let's pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. This is Montana State football. I'm Keaton Galoglu alongside Leo Davis. Dan Davies is down on the sideline, and Dylan McPhail is our on-site engineer. We remind you, the unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to KolesandKoles.com for everything your family needs. Koles, where family comes first. Bobcats start in plus territory up to the 47-yard line on the Coyote side of the 50. 7-7 between Montana State and South Dakota. 3:50 to go first quarter. What are we seeing for the Bobcat offense here, Leo?
Right now, it looks like they're going to set up for a run. It's 1st and 10. You're on your side of the 50. Go back to what you know. Pound the rock.
Ryan King back in there after missing last week due to injury. Ty McCullough spread out to the left side. 2 tight ends right of the line. Adam Jones is the running back. McCullough in motion left to right. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. Malott keeps it. He runs right up into the middle, and he pushes the pile ahead down to the 42-yard line. Picks up a couple. That'll set up 2nd and medium.
2nd and medium, trying to stay ahead of the sticks. Great job by Tommy Malott, just trying to be patient, find an opening up front. Line of scrimmage went from 1st and 10, and that offensive line, Don Joy Mafia, just pushed it, and that's what it's going to go. You're going to have to get on the shoulders of those big boys up front and ride them all the way.
Each team has traded big touchdowns in a 7-7 game in the first quarter. Things settling in now. Both defenses getting a stop on their last opportunity. 3rd drive of the day for Montana State. The snap, they hand it off, they give it to the reverse, then back to Tommy Malott of the flea flicker. He's got nowhere to go, throws to the outlet on the far side, caught by Ty McCullough for the first down. He's out of bounds across the 35 down to the 34. So it was a reverse double pitch, flea flicker back to Malott. He had all day, surveyed downfield, and then just took the outlet man, Ty McCullough, and they still get a first down.
That looked like some good old-fashioned backyard football. Hey, you reverse it to him. I'm going to run to the Buick and turn around. I'll hit you at the oak tree. That's what that looked like, and beautiful execution and perfect poise and patience by Tommy Malott. Safeties didn't bite on the double reverse. Throw it back down to the man that pitched it to you. Beautiful.
Haven't seen too much trick for Montana State's offense this year. Still picks up a First Interstate Bank first down. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Scott Trey Humphrey hits the middle, and he is roped down. Boy, that's a big tackle by Chris Dixon, the 6'2", 305-pound defensive tackle out of Toronto.
That's a big boy for sure. He's definitely kind of bigger than what we usually see up front. We've seen some great big defensive tackles, but this whole defensive line from end to end, they're pretty stout. Offensive line definitely has their work cut out for them today.
2nd and 9. After the 1-yard gain by Humphrey, Adam Jones back in there. Cats with 33-yard line and plus territory. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Dollar in motion, stops, comes back to the left. Snap to Malott. He keeps it on the read, rolling out to his left. He throws, and it's caught by Taco down at the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and he's shoved out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Bobcats down into the Rosauers red zone, and Taco Dollar having a big start to this semifinal matchup.
Bobcat Osho showcasing that RPO offense, which makes them so deadly. You don't know whether they're going to run it, they're going to throw it deep, or they're going to hit you with a quick pop pass. That time, Taco Dollar just doing special things as a receiver once again.
4th catch of the day already for Taco Dollar as a town pump touchdown. First Interstate Bank first down. He's out of bounds at the 5-yard line of the left hash mark. See how the Bobcats can punch this thing in. They went 7 for 7 in touchdowns and red zone trips a week ago. McCullough's in the backfield along with Jones. Tommy Malott takes the chest high snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. He throws for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Looking for Ryan Lonergan, who had a step on his man, a chest high throw, a step out in front of Lonergan. It hit his white gloves, but it fell to the turf. Incomplete, 2nd and goal from the 5.
One of those ones you'd like to get back, we got to reset. Ryan does a great job selling out, trying to make the play, just can't come down with it. And I know he's been Mr. Dependable with those hands all season thus far. I know he's wishing to get that one back, but good play, bad play on the next play.
Isaiah Gaius, one of the safeties, looked like he might have gotten his hand in there as well to try to knock it away. He had an interception last week, and South Dakota picked off the Aggies 5 times. From the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal to go. Shotgun formation, 1 tight end, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Play action. Malott keeps it. He's up in the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Tommy finds the end zone of the semifinals from 5 yards out.
The man, the myth, the legend, and it continues to write itself in history books. Tommy Malott does a great job holding that read, making that defender make a bad choice, and capitalizes on a mistake.
The 94th touchdown of his career. Cats take a 13-7 lead, 1:04 to go first quarter, and Miles Sandstead, the Minnesota native, nephew of head coach Brent Vegan, will kick this thing away.
Great read, goes in untouched.
Beautiful sight. Here's the snap. Duchesne puts it down, and that is up and good. 21 straight for Miles Sandstead. Yeah, Dan, you mentioned it. Untouched again. This Bobcat offensive line has been the backbone all year.
Without a doubt. He provided Tommy with great time to throw the football. A little razzle-dazzle out there to get this ball down into the red zone. Very creative play calling by offensive coordinator Tyler Walker.
So Montana State able to strike again. And the Bobcats have a 14-7 lead after a 6-play, 47-yard touchdown drive that lasted 2 minutes, 46 seconds. The big play on the drive was the 28-yard pass to Taco Dollar. They also converted a first down on a double reverse flea flicker to Ty McCall. I think that's how you would describe that, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So a heck of a drive for Montana State. And again, they've got a 14-7 lead, 1:04 to go first quarter. It's been a kind of a long, methodical first quarter already with some twists and turns as Brendan Hall gets ready to kick this thing away.
Oh, trading chess moves by far. And that's one of those things that you expect in a game like this.
This is another touchback. So the Bobcats 2 for 2 on PATs. All converted kicks are presented by Conoco. 2 town pump touchdowns by Montana State. Tommy Malott had a hand in both. A long touchdown pass to Taco Dollar. And then he hit Dollar again on a long pass to set up the touchdown. The Billings native already 3 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown today.
Yeah, phenomenal job by all 11 out there on the field. Going back to that goal line play, Mr. Alexander had the crucial block. A lot of times in a goal line situation, it can be very easy to block the wrong guy. He left the read guy open, and made the crucial block on the backside so Tommy could walk in and touch.
South Dakota out to start at the 25. Here's the snap. Play action. Bauman looking to throw, looking deep. Now rolls out, throws it to the check down. Tice makes the catch, and he picks up the first down along the right sideline. 12-yard pickup by Travis Tice, who is their second leading receiver. So the Bobcats covered well downfield, and yet the Coyotes still able to convert on first down.
But you know what? That's what we're going to see today. It's a semifinal game. Both teams have the same goal in mind. Get to the championship. Yes, they want to take it play by play, but in the back of their mind, they're trying to throw out everything they can, and they're going to be able to do that. Defense does a great job forcing the quarterback to throw it to the running back in the flat. Yes, he gets the first down, but great job by the defense, not letting him get that deep ball off.
Two receivers left, one to the right. Tice to the backfield, first down snap. Bauman play action. He throws as he's pressured. It's caught by Galbraith, the tight end, for a first down across the 50 and down to the Bobcat 46-yard line. Make it the 45-yard line. So another first down for South Dakota, who's moved the football a little bit. Remember this, they're a big play offense. So far this year, they've scored 60 touchdowns, including today. 30 of those have gone for 20-plus yards.
Being a big play offense, you want to stay up over top and make sure that they catch underneath you and you rally to the ball. You want to be able to minimize those big plays. So safeties from Bobcats are lining up 13, 14 yards off the ball, keying those big plays. They have a lot of threats at the receiver position, but they can get it done. They just got to be able to dial up some stuff. And I already know Coach Daly's got some heat bubbled up.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter. It's been very even. Montana State, 127 yards. South Dakota, 125. And South Dakota is driving. When we come back, they're in Bobcat territory with a fresh set of downs after this timeout. Heading to the second, Montana State is leading 14-7 over South Dakota in the semifinals of the FCS playoffs presented by First Security Bank. You're listening to Bobcat Football from Learfield.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
I love spreading joy with gifts this time of year, but I try not to spread my budget too thin. Luckily, Kohl's has come through for me once again. I just went and used a 25% off coupon to score so many great gifts under $20, like cozy pajamas and fleece, amazing gift sets, and beauty must-haves. So if you're looking to give more for less this season, get to Kohl's. Select styles, offers end December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store at Kohl's.com for details.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com to find out how. We start the second quarter. Montana State leading 14-7 over South Dakota. Cats with 127 yards of offense. South Dakota 125. Those are your Town Pump stats from the first quarter. South Dakota at the Bobcat 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Dan Davies is our man down the sideline. They have some thoughts from the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a blow-by-blow, punch-by-punch situation here for the Coyotes and the Bobcats. South Dakota's offense is really has a nice drive going right now, but they're very effective, and Bauman is a solid quarterback, able to find his guys downfield. This is going to be a dogfight, guys.
Yes, it is. So we switch sides. South Dakota now driving toward the video board in the BAC. They're at the 45-yard line on the Bobcat side of the 50. 14-7 Montana State. We're ready for the start of the second quarter.
It's one of those games where you're going to come out of it with a couple chinks in the armor. It's about who can stand tall, who can withstand, and who can finish.
Aiden Bauman will start this under center. Bryce Grebe in there at linebacker. Ready to go. First down snap. Bauman hands it off. Pierre up the middle for a first down and more down the right sideline. He beats Rylan Ort down the right sideline to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, South Dakota. A 45-yard rushing touchdown by Charles Pierre Jr.
Pierre Jr. just came through the gap untouched. Looks like a great set by that right tackle, doing a great job, and I don't blame him. I mean, shoot, he's 6'7", 315. That's a lot of body mass being able to move a human. Rylan Ort takes a great angle, just can't get there in time. Real phenomenal speed by number 3 from USD.
USD will attempt the PAT. Will Leland is perfect in PATs this year. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The right footed kick is up, and it is good. He is now 63 for 63 this season. All right. Again, trading blows. It's 14 all after another long rushing touchdown. That one, again, 45 yards from Charles Pierre Jr. That was a 3-play, 75-yard drive, 1 minute, 13 seconds. Dan, you're down on the field watching this thing. This O-line for South Dakota is much wanted, and they're showing it why now.
Yeah, they're the real deal. They're equivalent to the Bobcat offensive line, but man, those backs are running hard for South Dakota, and the receivers are catching it. The quarterback's delivering the ball. Defense needs to get a stop and a turnover here.
Lock, stock, load up. We got a shootout on our hands on this Saturday in December at Bobcat Stadium. 14-14, 14:51 to go, second quarter. The Bobcats getting ready to get the football back. Taco Dollar and Tommy Malott have the touchdowns today on a long pass and a short rush from Malott. South Dakota will kick it away from right to left. Ontario Latin Henley is back in the end zone. Here is the kickoff. True freshman makes the catch, and he takes it out from a yard deep. He's along the left hash, angling left, up across the 20, and stopped just across the 25, give him the 26. Bobcat fans, when you buy Bobcat products at MSU Bookstore, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. Shop online at Bobcat Stadium or on campus. MSU Bookstore is your Bobcat gear headquarters. All right, each team has scored on 2 of their first 3 drives. The Bobcats get the ball for the 4th time now, Leo.
4th time, and I think we're getting close to that middle 8 here approaching. So I would assume that they do a great job chipping away at that clock. In a defensive battle, sometimes your best defense is your offense, staying on the field, putting points on the board, controlling that line of scrimmage.
South Dakota's D-line's been good. They've got 2 TFLs so far. Shotgun snap from 26. They hand it off. Adam Jones bouncing to the outside, turns upfield along the left hash mark, left sideline, and he's forced out of bounds, shy of the first down marker after about a 6 or so yard pickup. It'll be second and very manageable for the Bobcat offense.
That's what we love to see in the run game with this Bobcat offense. The O-Show doing what they do. 6, 7 yards a pop and a cloud of rubber.
Bob Nielsen is the head coach of South Dakota. He's in his 9th year here, the reigning Missouri Valley Football Conference Coach of the Year. Had a lot of success, including multiple national championships at the D2 level before he came here. 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard pickup. Snap. Malott keeps it on the read. He's looking to throw. Fires to the near side. Alexander makes the catch on the right sideline, and he's twisted down at the 45. They pick up the First Interstate Bank first down. Tommy Malott, 5 of 7 through the air, and he's at about 100 passing yards now.
Man, they're going to give him that opening right there on the sideline, that 12-yard out route all day. This defense they're showing thus far, when the tight end comes across the line of scrimmage, out into the flat like we typically see in this RPO game, they have someone on them right away. They're trying to take away that run option, throw it downfield for a long handoff.
Call in motion, right to left. Adam Jones, the running back, on first down at the 45. The snap, they hand it off. Adam Jones up the middle with a little bit of room and then gets stopped. Boy, it looked like a good push by the O-line. Picks up about 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
It comes down to, can our front 5 beat their front 6? It's always 6 on 5 up front unless we have a tight end in on the play, which we typically do. But right there, we have 6 on 7. Coyote defense, their safeties are lining way up off the line of scrimmage right now, and they're not coming. They're basically sitting in their position. They're respecting Tommy's arm, but they're also keying their run, trying to be alley support. They're doing everything and anything they can to be able to stop us in the run game.
McCullen Dollar to the left, Alexander to the right. Adam Jones is the running back on 2nd and 7. The snap to Malott. He rolls out to his left. He throws across his body, and it's caught by Ty McCullough a yard shy of the first down marker. So a 6-yard pickup, 3rd and 1 into Coyote territory at the 46-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line, just making sure there was a pocket there for Tommy. They're trying to do a little 3-step read. That out route, like I said, is going to be open. It just takes time. Stretch the field left to right, get something going in the middle.
Bobcats 6 of 8 through the air so far, 109 passing yards, 14 carries for 46 yards. So the Cats have had more through the air than they've had through the ground. Alexander to the left, McCall to the right. Lonergan, the tight end, right of the line. Another tight end on the left side. Adam Jones is the running back. Shotgun snap. They give it to Jones. He's up the middle. Picks up the first down as he falls forward. About a 3 or 4 yard gain. Give him the 42-yard line. So 4-yard pickup for Adam Jones, who was named freshman All-American this week.
Freshman All-American this week, but also, too, just all season. He's got some big shoulders. Easy to put the game on his shoulders like we did last week. Phenomenal job by him, getting to the outside, getting that first down, keeping the chains moving.
Low gray clouds hovering overhead with the lights on at Bobcat Stadium. A strip of blue sky just atop the Bridgers. 1st and 10 for Montana State in Coyote territory at the 43-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 tight ends to the left. Snap to Malott. Play action, he looks to throw. Clean pocket over the middle, incomplete, and it almost intercepted. Through the hands of Rohan Jones, maybe an inch too far out in front on the post route over the middle at the 20-yard line, and it was nearly an interception by Josiah Gaines, who laid out, got a couple of hands on it, but couldn't quite tuck his fingers underneath that football.
That ball looked like it was a little slick for everybody out there. Close call. If you can touch it, you should be able to catch it. Those are some things we wish you could get back, but you can't. On to the next play. Offensive line's doing a great job picking up this pressure for Tommy.
Rohan Jones trying to get back into his rhythm after missing 2 games. Bobcat O-line's been phenomenal in the pass blocking so far. Call in motion to the right side along with Alexander. Here's the snap. They give it to Scott Trey Humphrey. He's up the middle across the 40, and he falls ahead down to the 34-yard line. Scott Trey Humphrey like a bowling ball through the white pins of the Coyotes, and that'll set up 3rd and 2 for Montana State's offense.
Coach Vegan getting animated on the sideline there, telling his offensive line to keep pushing. He's doing a great job leading these young gentlemen. Coach Johnson's been a great leader for them in the offensive line room. You can definitely see the emotion and everything that's gone into this game thus far.
There's a reason Coach Vegan's name's getting floated around, a lot of FBS openings, but I promise you, he is as committed as anybody to this Bobcat playoff run right here, right now. 3rd and 2 at the 34 and plus territory. McCullough in motion. Here's the snap. Malott keeps it running left. He's got the first down to the 30, and he's brought down on the numbers on the left side out to the 29-yard line. Bobcats putting together a nice sustained drive. That was the 8th play on this drive. Another First Interstate Bank first down.
Tommy Malott showing once again his know-it-all and his wherewithal on the field. He knows it's 3rd, and we have to get the first down. He had Rohan there on the sticks, decides to tuck it and gain a little bit more extra yards, taking what the defense gives him instead of forcing it, showing his true poise and his true evolution as that quarterback, as that guy.
Bobcats starting to get a little something on the ground now. 5 carries, 26 yards on this drive. 1st and 10 from the 29 in Coyote territory. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, the snap. They hand it off to Adam Jones, running over the left guard, bounces off one man, makes another man miss to the 20, and he's shoved out of bounds after the first down. Nearly a late hit, no whistle. Adam Jones a little slow to get up. That was a big hit by Nick Gaze, who really finished that play outside the blue. Adam Jones flexing out the left arm. He does pick up the first down. The Bobcats into the Rosauers red zone after the First Interstate Bank first down. Crowd wants a late hit as the Cats get it down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, there's a lot of gray area there. You want to most importantly protect the health of the players. When it's questionable like that, you would expect to see a flag, but that just might be my little hometown feel.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Dowler in motion. Humphrey, the running back. Dowler back to the left side. Here's the snap. Malott hands it off. Scott Trey Humphrey up the middle along the left hash, and he is stopped. Picks up still a couple of yards. Again, a nice push by the O-line.
Offensive line doing what they can do, taking care of level 1, trying to work to that level 2. This South Dakota defense is stout. They're running a traditional 4-3. They got 3 guys in the box on top of the front 4, so it's 7 on 6, 7 on 5 at times. The offensive line just doing what they do.
Town Pump, the exclusive sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild, invites you to visit a Town Pump store on your way home for gas and snacks. Safe travels from Town Pump. Adam Jones is back in there. This is turning into a long drive. Just under 9 minutes to go, second quarter. We're tied at 14 between the Cats and the Coyotes. from the 13-yard line. 2nd and 7, the snap. Play action, Malott. He's got time in the pocket. Surveying, now he tucks it. He runs up the middle to the 5, hurdles a man, and somersaults down to the 2. A flag down on the play. Haven't seen Malott do that much. He's skied high above Bobcat Stadium. And now let's see what this flag is.
It's gonna be holding, guys.
On the Bobcat O-line?
No, holding on defense.
Okay.
Bobcat's gonna get a first down here.
They had it anyway. We're gonna get the call.
Hold. Number 4, defense. Penalty is half the distance to the goal from the end of the play, and an automatic first down.
So there you go. It really turns into a 1-yard penalty because Malott got it down to the 2. So it's 1st and goal to go from the 1 for the top offense in the country.
Got 4 plays to punch it 3 feet behind the Donjoy Mafia like we have right here. My money's on the Cats all day, baby.
Last opportunity to score into the Sonny Holland end zone. 8:30 to go in the first half, tied at 14. Malott is under center. He takes the snap, turns right, hands it off. Scott Trey Humphrey up the middle, and he dives into the blue turf. Touchdown, Montana State. Welcome back, Scott Trey Humphrey. His 15th rushing touchdown of the year, 5th most in program history in a single season.
When the job's on the line, who are you going to call all day? Scott Trey. He's going to show up. He's going to give you a little bit of, excuse me.
A little bit of this,
a little bit of that. Yeah, I was trying to look for those words. Got my all messed up. But he got it done. Great job by the offensive line selling out. There was bodies all over that field.
12 plays, 74 yards, 6.5 minutes for the Bobcat offense. They just took a 9-minute advantage in the time of possession battle. So big, key, clock-churning drive. Cats up 20-4 as Miles Sandstead dials up his 3rd PAT attempt of the day. Sullivan snaps it. Duchesne puts it down with the right foot. He boots it into the Sonny Holland end zone. 3rd town pump touchdown. 3rd Conoco kick converted by Montana State. Again, a 6.5-minute touchdown drive. Scott Trey Humphrey caps it with a rushing touchdown. That snaps a stretch of 9 consecutive touchdowns scored by Montana natives over the last game and a half. Let's take a break. 8:24 to go in the second quarter. Montana State leads it 21-14 over South Dakota. The Cats will be kicking it away after this timeout. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years, it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
If it's time to tailgate, it's time to hit Rosar's. Steaks, burgers, and brats are all waiting to get grilled from our meat department. But that's not it. Grab our scratch-made cookies from our bakery for the fourth quarter. And for post-game, make sure you pick up a handmade pizza from our deli. All the tailgate food groups, all from one stop. Your Bozeman Rosar's and proud supporter of the Bobcats. If you want it, it's at your neighborhood Rosar's.
At Montana State University in Bozeman, we like to think outside, but not just because we have access to some of the best outdoor recreation on the planet. We like to think outside because we are creators, researchers, artists, and thinkers, breaking boundaries in over 250 fields. Montana State University, mountains and mines. 8:24 to go in the second quarter. Montana State leading 21-14 over the Coyotes. Dan Davies is down to the sideline. Dan, that was a long 6.5-minute drive, and the Bobcats seem to get something going on the ground.
Yeah, well-executed drive there by the Bobcat offense. It's going to be a who's going to flinch first here in this first half. Amazing. Both teams only have punted once, and the defenses have not been able to get any more stops. Let's see if the Bobcats can do that and control this middle eight of this football game.
Leo, that was 6 yards per carry on that touchdown drive for the Cats.
Props to the Donjoy Mafia. You can't move the ball unless you move the line of scrimmage. Donjoy Mafia's been balling out all season. They put in the work. All they do is run block, and pass block, and run blocking, 6 yards a pop. Hey, kudos to them, baby.
Brendan Hall boots it away. Another touchback for Brendan Hall, and South Dakota will have the football. When we come back, there's no place in the world better than right here, right now for the semifinals of the FCS playoffs. And the number one Bobcats have a 21-14 lead over the fourth-ranked Coyotes. 8:24 to go in the second quarter. You're listening to Bobcat Football presented by Learfield.
Hi, former Bobcat Big Lou Salcedo from Wrestler Chevrolet here. Our team proudly supports MSU football both on the field and on the road. Serving the Bobcat community since 1999, we've got what you need. From the powerful heavy-duty Silverado to the top-of-the-line high country Spur. Visit our showroom or check us out online at WrestlerChevy.com. Together, let's drive a Wrestler Chevrolet. Community born, community driven. We'll meet you at the tailgate.
Bobcat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years, it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
Bobcat Football is brought to you by the McDonald's app. Download the McDonald's app today to earn free food with every purchase and score a cheeseburger pack for $14.99 on every Cats football game day. 8:24 to go, second quarter. Montana State leading 21-14 after a Scott Trey Humphrey rushing touchdown. It was the second rushing touchdown of the day for the Bobcats and the 50th of the season. All right, Leo, let's see if this Bobcat defense can go up.
I believe they can, and I know they will. Coach Daly's got some heat dialed up. They're pinned on their side of the ball. Approaching that middle eight. We got 4 minutes to go until we get there. I expect some aggressiveness this series.
On their own 25-yard line, South Dakota pistol formation. Bauman takes the snap. He hands it off. Tice up the middle. He gets a little bit of room, and he's down to the 30, maybe the 31-yard line, about a 5 or 6 yard pickup. This O-line for South Dakota is no joke. Joey Lombard is their center. He's an All-American. They've got 3 All-Conference members, and they are moving men.
If you want to be able to have big plays, if you want to be able to play late in your season, you got to have an offensive line. South Dakota has that. But going back to what Dan said earlier, in his true Hall of Fame ways, we have to pay attention to yards after contact. Once again, running back had contact in the backfield, got a few extra yards. We have to bring them down first contact.
Here's the snap. Play action. Bauman throws a screen on the near side. Caught by the tight end. Galbraith gets the first down marker across the 35, and he hurdles out of bounds. They mark him at the 40. Another first down for South Dakota, which has done an excellent job. They picked up a lot of first downs in this game already.
Quarterback Aiden Bauman just kind of shows how long he is with that left-handed sidearm. He just kind of reached it around our defensive end. Mr. Greavy there on the sideline, or excuse me, Iden, and just kind of just placed it right there. He's phenomenal, man.
His father, Todd Bauman, had a pretty good career in the NFL as a backup quarterback. Had a couple of big games at the highest levels on Sundays as well. 2 receivers right, 1 running back, snap. They play action. Bauman under pressure, drops. Teddy Iden again. It's his 6th straight game with a sack. And the Bozeman Hawk with another massive play.
The hometown hero shows up. Not only is he Kenny Iden, but he's Kenny Iden IV. His dad played here. I'm sure he's beaming ear to ear with pride for his son today.
His 8th sack of the year to take the team lead. And he's only a junior.
It's good to be able to see that promise on who's going to be who next year. With Greavy on his way out, being a senior, it's nice to know that we can rely on Mr. Hometown Hero, Kenneth Iden.
A 7-yard loss on the Iden sack, electrifying Bobcat Stadium. Snap and a false start. A sack and a false start on back-to-back plays, and you cannot contain Bobcat Stadium.
The 59. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
Oh, if there was a roof here, it'd be long gone.
We'd find it in the next state over.
Soak it all in, Bobcat fans. These are the good old days.
Oh, there's nothing better than that home crowd noise.
It's 2nd and 22 with Montana State leading 21-14. 6:05 to go, second quarter. South Dakota at their own 28-yard line. Snap to Bauman. Play action. Looks to throw. Fires the screen. Caught by Tice. Right side, numbers 30. Tackled by McCade O'Reilly at the top. Taden Gray underneath. Decent yardage, but still well shy of the original line of scrimmage. And it'll be 3rd and very long with South Dakota at their own 34-yard line. And now this 3rd down is a pivotal play in this ballgame.
That was a big hit by Mr. Gray. Pound for pound, he's got the short end of the stick, but he said, here, let me show you how we say hello, Montana State style.
Taden Gray has certainly adopted that Montana toughness coming up from Arlington, Texas, the redshirt freshman at the nickel position who carried out the American flag before the game today. 3rd and 16. Ear splitting at Bobcat Stadium. Snap. Bauman steps up in the pocket. Pumps. Throws. Incomplete. And the Bobcat defense gets the stop. Montana State will have the ball back with a 1-touchdown lead.
Goes to show you how infectious a big play is on defense, a sack. Going into a false start. Now you got a quarterback who's a little antsy, throws off the timing just a little bit.
Aiden Bauman was uncomfortable on that series.
Kenny Iden lit the fuse, and the bomb at Bobcat Stadium is going off now with 5:16 to go in the second quarter. All-American punt returner Taco Dollar is back at the 20-yard line on the left hash mark. Here's the snap for the South Dakota punt. The left-footed kick is in the air, end over end. Dollar with a fair catch, makes the catch at the 25-yard line on the Big Sky logo on the far side. Montana State has a chance to take control in the middle of this ball game when we come back. All playoffs long, the Bobcat radio broadcast is presented by First Security Bank. 5:11 to go in the second quarter. Montana State with a football leading 21-14 over South Dakota. In the FCS Semifinals, this is Bobcat football presented by Learfield.
I was diagnosed in 2010 with bipolar 1 disorder. It took me a while, but I had to surrender to that fact.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, we recognize mental health as the foundation of well-being. This is why we partner with advocates like Jason DeShaw and others who spread mental health awareness across the state and beyond.
I've learned that I cannot do this alone, that I have to reach outside of myself for help.
Learn more about Jason's story at bigblueskyinitiativemt.com.
Hey, Bobcat fans, if you're planning a building project, Builders First Source can help. If you're building a garage, a shed, a pole, a barn, or even an entire home, Builders First Source can assist with the design materials, delivery, and so much more. No project is too big or too small. Builders First Source expertise can transform your vision into a dream come true. Builders First Source is a leading supplier of professional-grade building materials and a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. Find one of 10 Montana locations at buildersfirstsource.com. And go Bobcats!
Hi, I'm Bill Coffey, CEO of Stockman Bank. As a family-owned and operated community bank, we are focused only on serving the people, businesses, and communities of Montana. And now we are proud to be named one of the world's best banks by Forbes. We thank our customers for the trust you have put in us to meet your financial needs. If you don't know us, stop by and discover the difference at Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking, member FDIC.
First Security Bank is helping to feed children in need. Open a free personal checking account during the month of December to provide for children with kids packs in partnership with the Gallatin Valley Food Bank to help make a difference in the lives of children in need. Huge drive now, 5:11 to go, second quarter. Bobcats up 21-14 with a football at their own 25 on the left hash. Tommy Malott takes the snap. He keeps it on the read, angling to his left, across the line of scrimmage, and he's out of bounds at the 29-yard line after a 4-yard pickup.
Talk about blocking to the whistle. Mr. Schlepp on the far side there was engaged in his man from start to finish, allowing Tommy to be kind of razzle-dazzle to the sideline there and pick up 4 yards. Great job, and that's the little things that are going to make this team great.
As you keep in the back of your mind the future of this Bobcat program, Rylan Schlepp is certainly going to be a key piece, third-year sophomore out of Gallatin High School. Caught a touchdown pass last week, caught a touchdown pass in week 0. 4:35 to go, second quarter. Cats up by a touchdown. From the left hash mark on second down, here's the snap. Malott keeps it on the read. Pump fake now throws, and it is caught by the sliding Ty McCullough for a first down. Up to the 43-yard line. McCullough had a big drop last week, but that is his third catch of the day.
He's been showing up today in a special way. He's done a great job catching the ball when it's thrown his way, doing a great job blocking when his number's not called, and that's the true selflessness that takes to be a champion.
Well, that's some of that 1-0 mentality. I know it sounds cliche, but when you dig a little deeper, some of the times it's 1-0 this play. Sometimes it's 1-0 this rep. Sometimes it's 1-0 as in turn off the video games and go to bed, get your full night's rest so that you can be at your tippy top when you get to game day. Here's the snap. Malott, play action, rolls out to his left, now throws a screen on the near side, and it's not free. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage by the Missouri Valley Football Conference Defensive Player of the Year, first-team All-American, Marquise Grace.
Showing why he is. He's just got great football knowledge. He knew where he was on the field. He sent screen. Instead of peeling back, he just got his big frame up and knocked the ball down. And that's why he's probably the Missouri Valley Defensive Player of the Year, just his wherewithal.
That and his 18 TFLs and 9.5 sacks. Him and Nick Gaze over on the other side as the other edge rusher. They've been 1 and 2 in the Missouri Valley all season long in sacks. Adam Jones is the running back, 2nd and 10. Cats at their own 42. King to the left, Dow to the right. McCullough in motion right to left. The snap. They hand it off to Adam Jones, probing up the middle, gets to the line of scrimmage and gets ahead. They put him down at the 46-yard line after the tackle by the cornerback, Mike Reed, who is all-conference this year as well. And now, 3rd and 6 for Montana State. Big third down in the middle of the field.
Very big third down, especially as far as field position goes and being able to try to stay ahead of the sticks. Big play coming up right here, right now.
Clock winding down toward the end of the first half. 3:20 left in the second quarter. Cats taking their time. They're very organized. Plenty of time on the play clock. Malott, no panic. Clears out the backfield with Adam Jones and Ryan King to the right. 3 receivers, including a tight end to the left. On third down on the right hash, Cole Sane over the football with the right hand, snaps it. Malott looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket, scrambles out to his right. He tucks the football. He'll run for it, and he picks up the first down as he angles out of bounds into Coyote territory out at the 47-yard line. First Interstate Bank first down, Bobcats.
Great first down by touchdown, Tommy. Defense shows a 3-man front. Everybody drops back. It means the play is going to take that much longer to open up. Tommy says, check 1, check 2. First down. Let's go.
Yeah, touchdown Tommy's cool, but if you want to get into the end zone, sometimes you need first down Tommy, and that's what the Bobcats got from Tommy Malott, who has 10 carries for 56 yards today, approaching 1,000 career rushing yards in the playoffs alone. Today, his 11th game in the playoffs and his 50th game at Montana State. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right, snap. Malott, play action. He'll look to throw on first down. Fires to the right side, and it's caught on the sideline for 35 by Dowler. Looking for room, and he is tackled. Picking up the first down, a 12-yard gain. Taco Dowler having a massive performance in the first half. His 4th catch, and he has 94 receiving yards as we approach the 2-minute timeout. Montana State 21, South Dakota 14. We've hit the 2-minute timeout of the second quarter of the FCS Semifinals. The Bobcat playoff run presented by First Security Bank. It's been trading haymakers between 2 heavyweights. Number 1, Montana State. Number 4, South Dakota, but the Bobcats on a drive now with a chance to take a 2-score lead. We'll step aside. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Bobcats 21, Coyotes 14. Bobcats with a first down coming up after this timeout. You're listening to Bobcat Football presented by Learfield.
Bobcat football is finally here, and the Ridge Athletic Clubs are ready for a great season at the Ridge. We offer a beautiful facility with a basketball complex, group exercise studios with over 200 weekly classes, a pool, safe and fun childcare, new functional fitness spaces, large comfortable locker rooms, and the best way in Bozeman to bring your fitness to the next level. Stop by for a tour after a game and see why the Ridge has been Bozeman strong for more than 20 years. Go Bobcats!
Hi, former Bobcat Big Lou Salcedo from Wrestler Chevrolet here. Our team proudly supports MSU football both on the field and on the road. Serving the Bobcat community since 1999, we've got what you need. From the powerful heavy-duty Silverado to the top-of-the-line high country Spur. Visit our showroom or check us out online at WrestlerChevy.com. Together, let's drive a Wrestler Chevrolet. Community born, community driven. We'll meet you at the tailgate.
For more than 25 years, Amy Sayer has provided the highest level of service in the real estate industry in the Gallatin Valley. In conjunction with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Montana Properties, Amy and her team are committed to providing the very best experience for their clients and customers through sound guidance and excellence in service. So if you're thinking of buying or selling or have questions about our current real estate market, call Amy Sayer or visit amysayer.com.
Builders First Source is the leading supplier of professional grade building materials. Find one of our 9 Montana locations at BLDR.com. Builders First Source, a proud sponsor of Bobcat football. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bobcats leading 21-14 over the Coyotes in the FCS semifinals. NDSU won earlier, 28-21 against South Dakota State. So Cam Miller and the Bison await in Frisco. Bobcats coming back out onto the field, 1st and 10 at the Coyote 35-yard line. And the Bobcat offense right now, Leo, is starting to gain some steam.
Starting to gain some steam. You got 2 minutes to go 35 yards, put some points on the board. You got to remember, South Dakota gets the ball after half, so we have to finish at the pay dirt.
2 receivers to the left. That's King and McCullough. Rohan Jones, Ryan Lonergan, tight to the line as the tight ends on the right side. Adam Jones, the Missoula All-American, is on the right side of Tommy Malott. McCullough in motion, left to right. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff to McCullough. Malott keeps it, shifting forward, and he's popped down after an 8-yard pickup. Boy, that jump cut by Tommy Malott is magical. They give him about 8.5, actually maybe 9 yards, second and short.
It is magical, and he just shows his true athleticism and explosion to be able to go side to side, leave his feet, still gain speed. That is very hard to do, Keaton.
Intermountain Health, formerly known as FCL Health in Big Sky Country, is proud to be an official health partner of Montana State Athletics. Bobcats started slow on the ground. It's starting to pick up now. Approaching 5 yards per carry, 25 carries, 114 yards on the ground. Malott through the air, 8 of 12, 134 passing yards and a touchdown. Pistol formation, snap on second down, play action. Malott in the pocket, steps up, deep shot toward the end zone, incomplete. Overthrew Ty McCullough. Kind of really just overthrown his man and throwing it away. Malott takes a pensive moment on the turf as Rohan Jones stands over him. Looks like he's okay. Did take a hit as he delivered that football. Clean. It was a shoulder into his chest, but a clean hit.
A clean hit, which you don't want to see. As we preach and when we're on defense, you want to get hits on the quarterback. Looked like Connor Moore just kind of just let him slip by, and it happens sometimes. Once again, offensive line, nobody knows you have a job until you don't do it. Right there's case in point.
That was Nick Gaze coming off the edge with the big hit. 3rd and 2 for the Bobcat offense, 27-yard line. Snap, Malott rolling out to his left. Keeps his eyes downfield now, tucks it and angles out of bounds. Doesn't take a hit that time. Picks up 3 yards on the rush. 67 rushing yards for Tommy Malott today. And he has now hit exactly 1,000 career playoff rushing yards.
1,000 yards for a first down. I mean, that's just been the season thus far. You know, touchdown Tommy doing magical things. Preserving time, not using any timeouts. Got out of bounds, minute 5 left, first down. Opens up your playbook, and he's really leading this offense the way it's supposed to be led.
1:05 to go, first half. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from the 24-yard line. On the left hash mark, driving from left to right to the Sonny Holland end zone. Snap to Malott. Hands it off, Scott Trey Humphrey running right. Busts through forward across the 20. Down to the 19-yard line as the Cats get into the Rose Hours red zone. Clock winding under a minute to go in the second quarter. Cats letting it wind just a bit, leading 21-14.
I know it looked very mundane on that play, but picking up 5 yards a pop. Offensive line's doing their job. Yeah, we're not breaking it off for 70 right now, but 5 yards by 5 yards by 5 yards, that's how you break down a physical defense like this.
Crowd reacts to Adam Jones in at a Wildcat spot. Here's the snap, and we've got a whistle. They're going to call timeout first. False start. Left side of the line started for the Bobcats. Too early. Here's the call.
False start. Number 2, offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Bozeman Health doesn't want you to have an injury timeout. A primary care provider helps keep you healthy and in the game. Visit bozemanhealth.org today to find a primary care provider in Belgrade, Big Sky, or Bozeman. Your care is our purpose. So rare penalty here for Montana State. I believe that's their first or second.
I believe it's their first this game.
Yes, it is. It is their first. 31 seconds to go in the first half.
The penalty is qualified for a 10-second runoff. Montana State is elected to take a timeout. First charged of the first half.
Yeah, not a surprise.
This is a 30-second timeout.
About that. Bozeman, come on in. Hotel and Suites, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics, the Montana State Alumni Association. The come on in allows you to escape the ordinary while enjoying their numerous hotel and guest room amenities. Visit comeonin.com today to book your stay. Dan Davies, our man, down on the sideline right now. Dan, Bobcats driving, offense, finding a little traction.
Yeah, going to be real important to get something on the board here going into halftime. That's why you save those timeouts, to use them in a case like that where you save yourself 10 seconds. That's a valuable 10 seconds here as second half winds down.
And Leo, the Bobcats starting to control the football now in terms of time possession.
Almost definitely. And like Dan was saying, 10 seconds on the snub side of the field like we're doing right now, that's basically 2 plays. So you save yourself 2 extra plays, reset the sticks, open up your playbook a little bit. Now, I just want to mention, when it's a game like this, you got to look at who has more hands on their hips. Is it this team or that team? And right now, the Bobcats look fresh.
2nd and 10 from the Coyote 24-yard line as the sun tries to come out at the end of the first half. The snap. They hand it off. Adam Jones, he's up the middle. He's got the first down up to the 15-yard line. Mark him down to the 13. Brent Vegan showing some hustle down the left sideline to call the timeout. And Adam Jones picks up the first down. And it sets up Montana State with 26 seconds to go in the second quarter, leading 21-14. We remind you, Bobcat fans, when you buy Bobcat products at MSU Bookstore, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. Shop online at Bobcat Stadium or on campus. MSU Bookstore is your Bobcat gear headquarters. Dan, I think one of the fun things lately, and especially throughout the year, is watching Brent Vegan manage the clock at the end of halves.
Well, they work on it almost every day, a 2-minute type situation. And it's been drilled into this offensive unit. They understand it. They can execute it.
Leo, the Bobcats, very balanced, 134 yards through the air, 133 yards on the ground.
You know, it's very unusual that we start off a game by relying on going to the air. But when you're a great offense like we have, that air game is going to open up the run game, just like the run game will open up the air game.
McCullough, Dowler to the right, Rohan Jones, the tight end, Alexander to the left, Adam Jones in the backfield, Dowler in motion on 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line of the Rosauers red zone. Here's the snap, play action. The lot rolls out, he throws, and it is incomplete. Taco Dowler laying out, trying to make the touchdown catch near the goal line, and he couldn't quite snag it. Malott got popped again. He's a little slow to get up, but he's all right. He really hasn't taken many hits this year. He's taken a few right now.
Yeah, it's good that he hasn't taken much hits all season, but right now it looks like, you know, we got to be able to preserve our quarterback. Your job as an offensive player, don't let number 4 get touched. Now, I was signaling a flag there. It looks like Rohan Jones just kind of got pulled from the back there, and I think the crowd was reacting to the same thing prior to the snap or the pass being thrown. Unfortunate turn of events.
Nick Gay's had to hit. It was shoulder first. Here's the snap on the read. Malott keeps it, looking for the edge, breaks off a tackle. No, he's down at the 10. A timeout called by Montana State. 3-yard pickup. 3rd down coming up
Montana State.
with 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bobcats up 21-14. Know what's below. Tap, click, or call 811 before you dig. Brought to you by Montana. 811.org. All right. Huge play here. Bobcats have been phenomenal in the red zone, scoring touchdowns this season. They have scored a touchdown 81% of the time getting into the red zone, trying to punch one in here on 3rd down.
Guys, that was unfortunate that the Bobcats couldn't get out of bounds that time with Tommy to stop that clock. Have to burn that last time out. Your play selection right now is a little bit limited with only 15 seconds left on 3rd down.
Yeah, Cats are going to have to go for the end zone here. Going to have to be quick. If it's not there, throw it out of the back of the end zone. Don't throw anything where you can be tackled inbounds. As Dan just mentioned, no timeouts left for Montana State. If you can stop the clock, then you have plenty of time to set up for what is a very short and manageable field goal for Miles Sandstead, who has continued to improve throughout the year. All right, let's see if the Bobcats can punch it in at the end of the first half. 3rd and 8 from the 11-yard line in the Coyote territory. Cats up 21-14. Coyotes get the football to start the second half. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Jones, the running back. Snap to Malott. Quick throw to the right side, incomplete, intended for Alexander. 11 seconds left. 4th down. The Bobcats will try the field goal. So that was kind of a stick route to Alexander.
Was a stick route, and when you have all your offensive weapons out there, yeah, your playbook's still kind of limited. One of those things, hey, it doesn't fall out in our favor, but guess what? Points wins games, and we have a heck of a special teams unit from our long snapper to our holder to our kicker. They've been phenomenal all year.
Tommy Sullivan named an All-American. He's over the football. He'll snap to Patrick Duchesne. Miles Sandstead dials it up. This will be about a 28-yarder. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. The Conoco kick is converted. With 8 seconds left in the first half, very good clock management by the Bobcats. They take a 10-point lead up 24-14. That turns into a 15-play, 64-yard, 5-minute, 3-second scoring drive. The 28-yard field goal by Miles Sandstead is good. He is 14 for 18 in field goals now. And Leo, that was phenomenal work by the Bobcats. They set it up now with only 8 seconds left. They really controlled the football.
Great job running the clock out for the most part. We got 8 seconds left in the second quarter. But controlling the ball, marching it down, putting some points on the board. You're up 2 scores, about to go into half. That's the position you want to be. They talked all season, and we've talked about controlling the middle 8. That's a great job of doing that.
Now, South Dakota does have 2 kick return touchdowns this season. So you don't want this game to turn on a big special teams play. Brandon Hall, almost automatic, steps up to the football with a right-footed kick toward the Sonny Holland end zone. Plenty of leg. Look out, champ. He's good as it goes out of the back of the end zone. All right, 8 seconds to go at the end of the second quarter. Of course, we'll hear from Dan Davies and Coach Vegan before he heads into the locker room. I'm curious to know what he thinks of Tommy's performance again today. Of course, this defense starting to stiffen up a little bit now. Bobcat defense has gotten 2 stops and allowed 2 touchdowns, and they will go into half. So the snap, Bauman takes a knee, and that's the end of the first half. Bobcats with a 24-14 lead over the Coyotes. We're at halftime, and Montana State try to punch their ticket back to Frisco. They're sitting at 14-0, and they've got another halftime lead. One of the big keys in that first half, time of possession. The Bobcats with almost 21 minutes of possession in the first 30. So good possession by Montana State. The offense started in the air. Taco Dowler had the first touchdown with a long 34-yard reception in the end zone, and then the ground game got going. Bobcats with 134 yards through the air, 135 yards on the ground in the first half hour of this ball game. The sun starting to shine now and peek through on the shortest day of the year. Dan Davies is down to the sideline now with Brent Vegan. Dan?
Here with Coach Vegan. Got some points out of that last drive. I know you wanted a touchdown, but you got something.
Yeah, for sure. I think big to just close it out with points, to possess the ball. I know they get it coming out of half, so to go up 10, to be up 2 scores is a good place to be, considering we've given up some things, but we've played really hard this first half.
Really good balance offensively.
Yeah, I think we've found ways to take advantage of how they're stacking it in there. I think we're moving them on the interior, and that's what has to happen. We got to be able to break them on the interior and be able to run the ball.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck second half.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Guys, back up to you.
Thank you, Dan. All right, the sun shining on Bobcat Stadium, peeking through for the first time. Leo, all in all, Cats up 24-14 at the half against South Dakota. That was a darn good first half by the Bobcats.
Very fundamentally sound. I mean, we only had 1 penalty, a false start on a trick play. So, you kind of put that to the side, wash that off. But controlling the line of scrimmage as the offensive line has done. Great job. Defensive line, once again, getting a sack, putting in work, getting some big stops up front. It's really going to come down to that trench warfare, our 7 versus their 7, and really controlling that line of scrimmage.
Blue sky is trying to peek out over the Gallatin Valley. The Bobcats putting some blue sky on the board right now. They're up 24-14 over the Coyotes in the FCS semifinals. We'll take a break. We're expecting to talk to Dan Satter, the Deputy Commissioner of the Big Sky, here at halftime. And, of course, we'll get you caught up on everything else going on around the gridiron across the country. But right here, right now, the Bobcats trying to finish off their home slate, leading 24-14 at the half. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
Open your new Stockman Bank account anytime, anywhere with online account opening. Now, you can open an account in minutes on your laptop, tablet, or mobile phone. It's convenient, simple, and secure. Open your new account today at stockmanbank.com. Then, add our online and mobile banking services so you can manage your money when, where, and how you want. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Go Cats!
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Down Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
Did you know that Tire-Rama offers more than just tire services? Our expert technicians take care of other vehicle needs like belts and hoses, brakes, check engine diagnostics, oil changes, wheel alignments, and more. It's all about our dedication to keep our customers' vehicles running smoothly so they can travel with peace of mind. When it comes to your vehicle needs, Tire-Rama's got you covered. Find your neighborhood Tire-Rama services at Tire-Rama. Tire-Rama, more than just a tire store.
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, mobile banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats!
Bobcat Football is brought to you by Montana State University, Mountains and Mines. This is Bobcat Halftime.
It's the FCS Semifinals. The Bobcats leading the Coyotes 24-14. We're at halftime. Before we talk with Big Sky Deputy Commissioner Dan Satter, let's pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. This is Montana State Football. Again, Cats up 10 at halftime of the semifinals. Keaton Gilogly joined now by Big Sky Deputy Commissioner Dan Satter. Dan, how we doing?
We're doing great, right? By the scoreboard, by the weather, and certainly just by the atmosphere here in Bobcat Stadium.
Yeah, I'd call that 3 for 3. Give us your impressions. What's it like to see a sold-out Bobcat Stadium for a playoff game like this?
Well, I was thinking about how FBS football is finally learning this weekend how awesome it is to have home playoff games, right? And that really was going through my head just with the intro that I love here at the horses and the fireworks and the fire, right? And just everybody in the stadium rocking. So, you know, there isn't anything better than this, right? Like if you're a sports fan, you know, how do you not just have a jolt of energy here when you're in the building? And, you know, you can see why players and coaches talk about a home field advantage at making a difference.
Right. And you know, it makes it so important throughout the regular season to earn opportunities like this. There's a reason Montana State is hosting a semifinal game. And this is one of the things I think that not only makes FCS football special, but also Big Sky football special as we enter into the transfer portal era. Still, when you look at what you have here in the Big Sky, it's very attractive to some of the national talent around the country.
Well, I think we've certainly proven, when you just look at the Heisman Trophy standings, right, and that the person who finished fifth was playing, 2 years in the Big Sky at the beginning of his career.
Yep, at Arizona
right?
State.
Is an incredible player, right? So, and then of course, you can go down the list of the Heisman Trophy winners started in FCS, by choice. Certainly, he had
Travis Hunter.
plenty of opportunities, and so. I think what people are realizing is more and more is that if you're good, you're going to be found, right? And if that's your aspiration, it certainly makes for a chaotic environment. I realize that the coaches never get to rest on their roster, but that said, this works both ways too, right? So we are getting players that maybe didn't get as much of an opportunity as they thought they would at a quote higher level, and then they're able to come here and shine.
And on top of that, there's still plenty of exposure as well. And it seems the relationship with ESPN is continuing to improve and bolster now over the years and coming up.
It is, and we are just finalizing, extending that relationship. I think it's been wonderful for our conference. Certainly the linear exposure we've gotten with a couple football games in the regular season. Game day coming here, not that was tied to the contract necessarily, but of course, being a partner with them, I think makes them take a longer look at opportunities like that. And it's something that we'll continue to invest in. I think when you go to ESPN Plus, which they're continuing to evolve and improve, and you see the ACC and you see the Big 12 and you see the SEC there, right? So sports fans are going to go there even if they don't necessarily have, I want this game to watch, and they're going to be able to see, oh, there's a Big Sky game. I remember watching, a game earlier in the year on a Saturday night, and it was the last game on, right? And, there's generally about 750,000 people who could say that statement when we have a game on TV. So that's, pretty good telling for us, and something that we'll, again, continue to look for those opportunities to build our brand and let our team showcase themselves.
It's a great product that's being heavily showcased, and a great product here today. Dan Satter, the Deputy Commissioner of the Big Sky, appreciate the time, and glad you made the trip up here to catch what's been a special afternoon so far.
Well, thank you for having me, and let's have a great second half.
Looking forward to it. All right, we will take a break. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on some other scores and the stats from the first half. Montana State leading it 24-14 over South Dakota in the FCS semifinals. We're taking a break. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
For more than 25 years, Amy Sayer has provided the highest level of service in the real estate industry in the Gallatin Valley. In conjunction with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Montana Properties, Amy and her team are committed to providing the very best experience for their clients and customers through sound guidance and excellence in service. So if you're thinking of buying or selling or have questions about our current real estate market, call Amy Sayer or visit amysayer.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Montana State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Back at Bobcat Stadium with Montana State leading 24-14 at halftime. All right, let's take a look at the Intermountain Health out-of-town scoreboard. Only one other FCS game going today. South Dakota loses. They lose at North Dakota State today. The Bison win it 28-21. So NDSU is heading back to the championship, and they await the winner of this ball game today. Some of the other scores, big game in FBS playoffs, big day. Penn State dismantles SMU 38-10, so Penn State will move on. Also, last night, Notre Dame beat Indiana out at Notre Dame. Also, number 5, Texas. They're handling number 12, Clemson right now. They're up 21-7. And number 9, Tennessee is at number 8, Ohio State later today. So that's what's coming up around the college football landscape today. And there's also even some NFL going on right now. So full big slate of football all across the country with the Texans and Chiefs starting earlier today at 11 a.m. Steelers and Ravens just kicking off as well. Steelers and Ravens tied at 7 starting the second quarter right now. All right, we're going to step aside. More to come. We'll get you some stats from that first half as the Bobcats lead it 24-14 over the Coyotes at halftime in the FCS semifinals. You're listening to Bobcat Football presented by Learfield.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape. For pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
Bobcat fans, celebrate the blue and gold all season at the Golden Arches with McDonald's new Game Day Bundle. Score big with your crew and pick up a cheeseburger pack with 2 classic cheeseburgers, a satisfying 20-piece McNuggets, and 2 orders of the crispy medium fries you love. All for just $14.99 and only on the app. It's the guaranteed win for your home team. Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 football season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The values that built this state are the same that forged Montana State University in 1893 and molded our agricultural landscape. At Montana Farm Bureau, we stand for those same ideals of grit, hard work, determination, and individual freedom. Montana Farm Bureau is the trusted grassroots voice, shaping policy to safeguard Montana agriculture and cultivating a prosperous network that invigorates rural communities. Your Farm Bureau membership is an investment in keeping Montana, Montana. Join us today at mfbf.org and go Bobcats!
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Join Champs Kids Club, presented by Billings Clinic Bozeman. Your $40 membership fee gets you game tickets, Bobcat gear, and more. Sign up today at msubobcats.com/Champs Kids Club. All right, we are at halftime. Montana State is leading it 24-14. Tommy Malott, 8 of 15 through the air, 134 yards, and a touchdown. Malott, 13 carries, 69 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Adam Jones, 8 carries for 40. Scott Trey Humphrey, 7 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Taco Dollar, 4 catches for 94 yards in that first half, and a touchdown, which went for 34 yards. Ty McCullough, 3 catches, 27 yards, and Alexander, 1 catch for 13. On the other side, Aiden Bauman, 6 of 8 through the air, 76 passing yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. South Dakota with 2 rushing touchdowns today. Tice, 6 carries, 70 yards, and a 55-yard score. Pierre, 1 carry for 45 yards and a touchdown. Galbraith with 2 catches, 27 receiving yards for South Dakota. The Bobcats also converted on a 28-yard field goal by Miles Sandstead. Taking a look at the McDonald's delivery of the half, presented by your locally owned and operated McDonald's of Montana. We'll go to Tommy Malott for his 134 yards to the air and 69 yards on the ground. So already over 200 yards of total offense today. With every Bobcat tackle, another $10 is donated to the Bozeman Food Bank, courtesy of Town and Country. And in the first half, Drew Polidor led the way with 4 tackles. All right, we'll step aside. When we come back, we've got the start of the second half. Bobcats try to punch a ticket into the championship game with a victory today. They lead 24-14 over the South Dakota Coyotes at halftime. Second half is coming up. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
Cat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union Building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students.
Are you looking to bring your fitness to the next level? The Ridge Athletic Club has got you covered. We offer basketball, a pool, safe and fun childcare, functional training areas, large comfortable locker rooms, and the widest variety of equipment in the Gallatin Valley, with a great team focused on helping you reach your goals. Stop by for a tour from our facility after the game and call us at 406-586-1737 to discover why the Ridge has been Bozeman strong for more than 20 years. Go Bobcats!
If it's time to tailgate, it's time to hit Rosar's. Steaks, burgers, and brats are all waiting to get grilled from our meat department. But that's not it. Grab our scratch-made cookies from our bakery for the fourth quarter. And for post-game, make sure you pick up a handmade pizza from our deli. All the tailgate food groups, all from one stop. Your Bozeman Rosar's and proud supporter of the Bobcats. If you want it, it's at your neighborhood Rosar's.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
Bobcat Football is brought to you by Builder's First Source, leading supplier of professional-grade building materials. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth, here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Galogly.
All the stars are aligned to write your name in Bobcat legend. Montana State leading at 24-14 over South Dakota in the FCS semifinals. Bobcat playoff run presented by First Security Bank. Montana State, a balanced first half, 134 yards through the air, 135 on the ground, a lot over 200 yards of total offense. Taco Dollar, 4 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. All right, Leo, Bobcats ready to kick this thing away. What are you looking for in the second half?
Second half, let the defense do their thing, and when the offense has that ball in their hands, let them show why we call them the O Show.
Bobcats have had the top offense throughout the nation all year long, put up 24 points the first half today. Brendan Hall steps to the football, and with the right foot, he boots that thing into the Sonny Holland end zone, and we've got just 30 minutes left of football at Bobcat Stadium. Dan Davies, our man down to the sideline. Dan, Bobcat defense heading out on the field. What are you looking for? Bobcat football presented in part by the Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce. All right, the Bobcats defensively heading out. They have started to stiffen up, although they've given up 2 big rushing plays, a 45-yard touchdown to Pierre and a 55-yard touchdown to Tice. Aiden Bauman, the Iowa State transfer who was the backup to Brock Purdy while he was with the Cyclones, sets it up in shotgun formation. Man in motion. Here's the snap. They hand to the receiver on the end around, looking for room, and he's upended at the line of scrimmage. Taden Gray again. No, excuse me. Drew Polidor again. Another guy coming back, a junior. His parents here in town, and they could not be happier to watch their boy go to work.
Oh, happy and proud. I tell you what, Drew Polidor is a class act. He's what you want at that safety position, or excuse me, just being a senior next year at the safety position.
Yep.
But great job by the senior, John Johnson, setting the edge, keeping that contained, funneling it back to the inside where all of his buddies are at.
Johnson and Polidor are the cornerbacks right now. 2nd and 9, the snap. Play action. Now they pitch it forward to Tice. Running behind the tight end is able to pick up about 6 or 7 yards. So he is down to the 32-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for South Dakota. An early 3rd down opportunity. They've got 7 first downs, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd downs.
Tice looks like he was a little favoring that right arm there. He was tapping his helmet, kind of calling for a sub. Hope he's okay. But at the same time, that was a hard-fought 6 yards.
It's impressive to see. Tice is one of the more physical backs we have seen throughout the year. 3rd and 3 from their own 32. Snap to Bauman. The lefty looking to throw. Hit as he delivers. Incomplete. Iden and Grebe had the pressure. The pass intended for Carter Bell on the near side, and the Bobcat defense gets a big 3 and out.
That's how you start the second half. Get a 3 and out. Do what you do. But on going back to that previous play, it looks like Tice is going back to the locker room right now with his training staff.
That's good eyes, Leo. That would be a massive loss for South Dakota, the senior running back from Kansas. Taco Dollar back to return at the 20-yard line on the far side of the left hash. South Dakota will kick it away from right to left. Here's the snap. Kick is away. Dollar backing up. The 15 near the 10, makes the catch of the numbers, angles to his right. Dollar to the 15-yard line upfield and tackled down to the 20. Bobcats will take over. Dan, what do you got?
Technical difficulties repaired.
All
Sorry
right.
about that, guys. That's a huge defensive stand there for the Bobcat defense. Now the Bobcats can be a little bit more selective in their play selection as they have 10-point lead in the ball, and it appears that the Bobcat offense has things somewhat figured out in that first half.
They've gotten off the field twice on 2 consecutive drives now. First Security Bank's helping feed children in need in partnership with Gallatin Valley Food Bank. Bobcats begin at their own 20-yard line, driving from left to right. Tommy Malott takes the snap, turns right, hands it off. Scott Trey Humphrey gets some room, and he is twisted down. Put him at the 24-yard line, a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6.
4 yards a pop. I'll take it every single time. 3 plays, that's a first down. Offensive line doing a great job, one-on-one with the secondary. That's exactly what you draw the play up for. Scott Trey just doing his things. Mr. All-Day Scott Trey.
Scott Trey Humphrey at 32 rushing yards today, passing Cody Kirk on the single season list, now 7th all-time with almost 1,400 rushing yards this year. Malott takes the shotgun snap. He looks to throw over the middle. Now he's flushed up the middle. He breaks a tackle, angling to his left. Gains the edge to the 35-40. Down the left sideline at the 50, where he's finally pushed out of bounds. A little bit of that Malott magic. The pocket collapses, and Tommy Malott picks up the first down anyway, up to the 50-yard line.
Touchdown, Tommy, just doing special things with his feet. Ty McCullough with just a crucial little screen block towards the edge that allowed Tommy to get an extra 12 yards. That's selfless team football, and Mr. McCullough has been doing a great job away from the play. At the same time, when he gets the ball thrown to him, he's been Mr. Dependable.
Cats up by 10 with the ball. Their first drive of the second half, 12 minutes to go, third quarter. Pistol formation, the snap. Turns right, hands it off. Adam Jones looking for room. He's got a push from the offensive line, and with a head first dive, he's into Coyote territory. Marked down at the 44-yard line. 6-yard pickup by Adam Jones. 10 carries, 46 yards for Adam Jones, who set the freshman rushing record last week.
Donjoy Mafia, just allowing the backs to be able to do their best because they allow them to have huge holes to run through. I mean, they're not open forever, but that's the game of football for you. But when they're open, you can drive a school bus through.
Sun peeking through now, the far side bleachers all awash in the late afternoon sunshine on the shortest day of the year. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap. They hand it off. Adam Jones up the middle again, and he powers ahead near the first down marker up at about the 40-yard line. It's going to depend on the spot. He might be a few inches short. That O-line starting to gain some edge. It is short. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
I'll take 3rd and inches any day, Keaton. It'd be nice to have that first down, but running behind the powerhouse offense that we have up front, tackle to tackle, all great human beings, all tough-nosed football players, and they're going to get it done in this play. Watch.
McCullough to the left. Aiden Garrigan spread out to the right side. 2 tight ends on either side of the line. Scott Trey Humphrey, the running back, on 3rd and 1 at the Coyote 41-yard line with the Bobcats driving from left to right with a 10-point lead. Snap, drop, Malott picks it up, makes a man miss the backfield, hurdles over a man at the 30. He stays on his feet down the right hash. Touchdown, Tommy! Some Malott magic into the Sonny Holland end zone after he dropped the snap. He hurdled a man and found his way into the end zone. Nobody can do it like Tommy Malott.
Making it look awesome, like an old Bob Ross mistake. Hey, you know what? I'm going to drop the ball, but watch, I'm going to turn this into a touchdown. It's okay. These mistakes are going to be a bird.
A 41-yard touchdown run, a moment Bobcat fans will remember forever. And the Tommy chant comes up again. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The PAT is good. Tommy Malott dropped the snap on 3rd and 1. He found a way, breaking a tackle in the backfield, hurdled another man at the 30-yard line, and found his way into the end zone along the right hash mark for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day and a program record 51st rushing touchdown on the year. It's the most prolific rushing season in program history. There's no magic like Malott magic at Bobcat Stadium for the final time in the Sonny Holland end zone. We take a break. 10:30 to go, 3rd quarter. Bobcats leading the Coyotes 31-14 to the FCS semifinals. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
If it's time to tailgate, it's time to hit Rosar's. Steaks, burgers, and brats are all waiting to get grilled from our meat department. But that's not it. Grab our scratch-made cookies from our bakery for the 4th quarter. And for post-game, make sure you pick up a handmade pizza from our deli. All the tailgate food groups, all from one stop. Your Bozeman Rosar's and proud supporter of the Bobcats. If you want it, it's at your neighborhood Rosar's.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins-Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins-Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946. The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to BozemanChamber.com.
The Bobcats need your support to go for the win. Donate to the Bobcat Club's 3 to Win campaign to help us reach our $3 million goal supporting student athletes. Somebody crown that man. Tommy Malott, a 41-yard touchdown rush after he dropped the snap on 3rd and 1. He had to make a man miss in the backfield, slipped up the middle, broke a tackle with a hurdle at the 30-yard line, and found his way into the Sonny Holland end zone, potentially for the final time in his career. Brendan Hall kicks another touchback. Bobcats lead the Coyotes 31-14, 10:30 to go in the third quarter. Dan Davies, our man down on the sideline. Dan, that was one of the all-time great plays we just witnessed.
Without a doubt. What an athletic move to be able to keep his balance after he hurled that guy and kept his balance and had enough speed to take it all over to the end zone. That was a phenomenal play. Unbelievable.
Tommy Malott from 41 yards out, scoring his second rushing touchdown of the day, the 14th of his season, and the 42nd of his career. From their own 25-yard line, pistol snap. Bauman hands it off. Tice probing, looking for room. He's got nowhere to go. Still moving that pile. He's up to the 30-yard line. They haven't blown the whistle yet, and now they finally do. Boy, he had nowhere to go initially. That turned into a 7-yard pickup. Looked like he was about to get stopped at the line.
The 1-2 in the South Dakota team, second to none. You can definitely see it's there. He is so stout, is so strong, and that offensive line knows no quit. That looked like one of those old school football plays where you're waiting for the very last man on the field to dog you out.
Bobcat Stadium coming back to life. 9:50 to go, third quarter. Montana State leading 31-14. Snap to Bauman, turns right, hands it off. Tice being patient, runs into the arms of Paul Brott, and he's a yard shy. Picks up 2 yards. Paul Brott caught him with his chest and wrapped him up. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the 34-yard line for the South Dakota offense, driving from right to left. They're 0 for 3 on third down.
Paul Brott, another Billings Bobcat, another Montana native who's really getting it done in the trenches in this postseason, really established himself as another leader up and coming on that defensive line.
This is why you fight so hard the regular season, to get a crowd like this behind you. 3rd and 1, the snap. They hand it off. Tice up the middle. Got the first down. Runs over a man and is tackled from behind at the 40-yard line by Neil Daly. He goes down officially at the 41-yard line. First third down conversion of the day for South Dakota. Hey, Bobcat fans, your support to the Bobcat Collective powers NIL opportunities for our Bobcat student athletes, helping them thrive on and off the field. Join today and make a real impact.
That Tice is a tough character, man. He walks off the sideline last series, goes to the locker room to get reevaluated, comes out and just pounds the football. That kid definitely has that championship type of feel to him, and everything he's earned thus far in this season, you can see why.
Snap. Bauman, play action, looks to throw, fires on the right side, caught by Carter Bell at the 50-yard line, angling inside, and he gets to the 46-yard line in Bobcat territory with a first down. Carter Bell's been quiet so far, his second catch of the day, but converts and picks up a first down.
I think it's so ironic. Almost identical to Taco. 14, the way they move, the way they catch, being able to run after the catch, very similar. Surprise has been quiet thus far, but our secondary has been balling out.
It's getting late. Blue sky shining. Bridger's soaking in some sunshine. 7:45 to go in the third quarter of the semifinal. Cats up 31-14. Snap to Bauman. Play action, looking to throw. Fires the screen on the far side through the hands of Charles Pierre. Went to his check down, and it went right through the mitts. And that'll bring up second down.
Great job on the coverage. Defensive line so close to getting home. With that check down, though, if that running back would have caught it, he would have got a mouthful of Neil Daly, and hey, he was wanting it. You could see him. He was creeping.
Tell you what, that does not taste good. Neil Daly no longer has the cast on his hand. He'll be back next season, a fourth-year sophomore, playing in his 23rd career game. He's going to end up as one of the leaders next season. 2nd and 10 for the 46 and plus territory for the Coyotes. Snap to Bauman. Play action. He throws over the middle. Incomplete, nearly picked off by Drew Polidor. Intended for Galbraith, the tight end. Brody Grebe got aggressively held on the far side. I mean, it was clear as day. They didn't get the call either way, 3rd and 10.
And our crowd's going to let them know. I mean, when 4-1 spins around like that,
yeah,
that's definitely holding.
Yeah, well, here's the replay. I mean, he blew by his man, and you could see the right tackle just grab him and yank him back. It really wasn't close.
He was holding him like they were taking prom pictures.
Snap it, send it to the officiating office. 3rd and 10, the 46-yard line in plus territory. Snap, All-out blitz. They hand it off. Tice probing. He's got nowhere to go. Drew Polidor leaps over the pile onto his back, and the Bobcats get another third down stop. 4th and long for the Coyote offense, and they will punt it away down 31-14 with 7:15 to go in the third. The top offense in the land will get the ball back with the top fan base in all of the country hopping up and down at Bobcat Stadium for the final time in 2024.
We got blue skies on the shortest day of the year. We got a blue wall on defense. Now let's get it back to the hands of our Blue O show.
Dollar back at the 10-yard line to our left. Here's the snap. The left-footed punt is away, end over end. Dollar lets it go, bounces at the 5, and it is knocked back, but it bounces into the end zone. So it got swatted back at the goal line, hit the 1-yard line, and then bounced back into the end zone. The football gods were on the Bobcat side that time. Let's step aside. Montana Farm Bureau is the trusted grassroots voice shaping policy to safeguard Montana agriculture and cultivating a prosperous network that invigorates rural communities. Your Farm Bureau membership is an investment in keeping Montana, Montana. Join us today at mfbf.org and go Bobcats. Montana State has a chance to start putting some nails in a coffin when we come back. 6:42 to go in the third quarter of the FCS semifinals. Bobcats leading the Coyotes 31-14. The First Security Bank broadcast, you're listening to Montana State football presented by Learfield.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Looking to build something solid and long-lasting? Look no further than Fortify Building Solutions in Belgrade. Whether you need metal roofing, siding, buildings, or pole barns, we've got you covered. And whether you are a seasoned contractor or first-time DIYer, you can count on our personalized service and support from beginning to end. Visit us in Billings or Belgrade or at fortifybuildingsolutions.com and start building today. That's fortifybuildingsolutions.com. Proud supporter of the Bobcats.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu, fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
Buy one, get one for $1 breakfast on favorites like toasty bagel sandwiches, hash browns, and more. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The Bobcats score a touchdown during the fourth quarter, any home or away game during the regular season. When they do that during the regular season, 4 lucky fans get selected to win a prize. You can sign up for next year at msubobcats.com/RAV4, the number 4. Tommy Malott, playoff mode has been activated. He has 270 yards of total offense. The Bobcats leading 31-14 over the Coyotes in the FCS semifinals. North Dakota State is awaiting the winner of this one. 6 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dan Davies is our man down to the sideline. Dan, the Bobcat offense coming out on the field with a chance to start putting some nails in the coffin.
Yeah, the key in this second half has been 2 defensive stops by this Bobcat defense. So that is a huge way to set the tone in the second half.
Tommy Malott has been crowned time and again. He just had one of the more magical runs for a touchdown from 41 yards out after a dropped snap. He begins this drive at his own 20-yard line on the left hash, driving from left to right. Snap. Malott hands it off. Scott Trey Humphrey up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage, spins ahead for about a yard. 2nd and 9 for the 21.
Great push up front. Just one of those things. They're packing the box. They're playing gap sound defense. It's going to be hard to be able to squeak past up between the 2 tackles, but it's going to happen. It's going to open up. I imagine Coach Walker is going to be able to dial it back on the play calling, try to control the clock, eat up some yards, and put some more points on the board.
Crowd quiets down despite their excitement and energy. Slight breeze picking up from the near side to the far side. Snap. Malott hands it off. Humphrey met at the line of scrimmage and stops. A couple different Coyotes got in there that time. Rosai News was one of them. And that'll set up 3rd and long for the Bobcat offense.
Crucial 3rd down still. I mean, you got 5:43 left in the 3rd quarter. You're 3rd and long. You don't want to put the ball up in the air and, force it in there. But at the same time, you still want to get ahead of the sticks, control this ball because the game's far from over.
Rohan Jones, Taco Dollar, Ty McCullough spread out to the right side. Ryan King to the left. Adam Jones at running back. 3rd and 9 at their own 21-yard line. Malott claps his hands, takes the snap. He looks to throw. He's pressured, rolls out to his right. He throws, and that might be intentional grounding. I don't know if he got it back to the line of scrimmage. It was close. Boy, that was a big press by South Dakota, and the defense for the Coyotes gets off the field. I don't know. And they do put the flag down. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. He did look like he got it past the line of scrimmage, but there was nobody there.
Offense.
And I don't know that he was out of the tackle.
It's placed as bottom of the foul. Lost it down. 4th down.
So it's 4th down and moves the Bobcats back inside their own 10-yard line before this punt. So South Dakota gets a big stop. Still 31-14. Montana State in front by 17 right now. And Coyotes will get the ball back with a big opportunity and a tough spot to punt from their own 7-yard line.
Yeah, as a punter, your heels are basically going to be on that goal line.
Yep.
It's going to be hard to get that wind up and that deep punt like we usually see from him.
Sullivan over the football. He snaps it. Hall, with a right-footed kick, gets it away. With a sidewinding spiral, it's caught by Carter Bell with a fair catch in Bobcat territory at the 48-yard line. Let's step aside. Bobcat defense has been stiffening up lately. They need another big play now in the FCS semifinals. 5:06 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bobcats 31, Coyotes 14, the final game of the year at Bobcat Stadium. You're listening to Bobcat Football presented by Learfield.
Montana Chevy dealers, home to powerful trucks like the legendary Chevy Silverado. With 9 trims and 4 powertrains to choose from, you'll find the perfect blend of capability and efficiency that's right for you. Plus, for a long day of towing, Silverado offers advanced camera tech so you can feel confident every mile of the way. From hitching to driving to parking. Test drive the Chevy Silverado and check out current offers at your Montana Chevy dealers. Proud sponsors of your Montana State Bobcats.
Are you looking to bring your fitness to the next level? Well, look no further. The Ridge Athletic Clubs offer a beautiful fitness center, state-of-the-art group exercise studios, over 200 weekly classes, basketball, jogging track, a pool, childcare, and the greatest opportunity to get fit in the Gallatin Valley. And you can recover from your workout with our new Ridge Recovery Room. Stop by for a tour and discover why the Ridge has been Bozeman strong for more than 20 years. Go Bobcats!
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
.506 to go in the 3rd quarter. Montana State leading 31-14 over South Dakota. Coyotes start this drive at the Bobcat 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Bauman under center, Tice the running back, the snap. Play action, Bauman to throw. Fires down the left sideline for Galbraith, leaps up incomplete. Rylan Ort on the coverage against the tight end deep downfield.
Great coverage by Iron Rylan Ort, doing a great job. He's manned up on the tight end, playing the ball. That's exactly what you see from our senior leader, doing a great job when it's most dependent upon. He shows up in a big way, knocking the ball out of his hands.
Alec Eckert back into the game in the middle, replacing Zach Black. Greeby and McCade O'Reilly are the linebackers. Bryce Greeby. Powdrell and Woodard, the corners. Polidor, Ort, the safeties. Iden and Greeby, the edge rushers. 2nd and 10, the snap. There's a flag. Bauman steps up in the pocket, rolling to his right, throws, caught by Carter Bell for a first down to the right sideline to the 30, 25, out of bounds. Let's check the flag. But a big gain by South Dakota. Get the call.
Offside, number 11, defense. Results of the play and first down.
Iden was lined up offsides. Interwest Moving and Storage is the official moving company of the MSU Bobcats. South Dakota, though, they'll take the play. That was a big gain by Carter Bell. And he gets the ball up to the 24-yard line.
Tough. It looks like a little gray area there, lined up in the neutral zone. Gives them a free play. We try to be able to keep quarterback contained, which opens up the sideline there for their number 14 to go make a special play. Great job for the defense right now.
Snap. Bauman. There's a flag again. And Bauman throws it away. Palador knocking it down out of bounds on the right side. This time a flag on the far side. What do we got? Here's the call. False start on South Dakota.
Offense. Repeat first down.
Kendall Ford, Lincoln of Bozeman, your Ford truck headquarters. From F-Series trucks to Ford SUVs, we can help you find just the right Ford for your busy life. Stop by or visit KendallFordBozeman.com.
Just want to mention that's the third false start for this Coyote offense.
First and 15. Coyotes on the 29-yard line in plus territory. One running back, two receivers right, one to the left. Snap. Bauman to throw. Fires deep. Left side. Incomplete. Way out of the reach of Carter Bell out at the goal line. South Dakota wanted a pass interference. It looked like maybe they got slightly tangled up, but not much. And that pass was not catchable at all.
No, way overhead. Looks like they just kind of got tangled up at the feet area there. But, hey, I would throw the ball out of bounds, too, if I had Kenneth Iden and Brody Grebe hunting me down.
For South Dakota in just their fourth playoff appearance of all time. Last week was their first quarterfinal victory. They come in at 11-2 with back-to-back double-digit win seasons after they had been just 3-8 the year before, with Aiden Bauman taking over as the quarterback 2.5 years ago. Bauman takes the snap, and he's sacked! Oh, what a big hit. Brody Grebe, Dom Solano. It's a party in the backfield, and everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited. Party at the quarterback. That's a heck of a quarterback sandwich between Solano and Mr. Milestone Cowboy, Brody Grebe. Well deserved.
Third sack of the day for the Bobcat defense. The 16th in the last 5 games. Everybody back to their feet. 3:40 left in the third quarter. Bobcats up 31-14. Third and 24, the snap. Bauman under pressure up the middle. Throws a dump pass down to Tice. He looks for room. Bounces off a man at the 30. Stays on his feet before he's finally tackled. And that ball is loose. It's picked up by Montana State. Miles Jackson has it. He's down the right sideline at the 10. Cuts back inside. Touchdown, Bobcats! Fumble recovery, touchdown! The senior from Portland, Miles Jackson into the Sonny Holland end zone. What a moment.
Big time play by a big time Bobcat. Miles Jackson, strip, fumble, run it back to the house. That's why you never give up on a play. It was looking like a highlight for South Dakota. Montana State comes up in the biggest of ways.
Jackson had the forced fumble and the recovery. He picked it up at about the 40-yard line. He outran everybody except the quarterback. Bauman cut back inside and scored the touchdown.
It was a fumble recovered by the defense. Scored for a touchdown. Previous plays under further.
They'll review it. A Les Schwab review. Initial look looked pretty darn good. Dan Davies, our man, down to the sideline. Dan, what a moment if this thing holds up.
Oh, man, you can't ask for anything better than that to get a score on defense and to keep this momentum that the Bobcats have got going into the second half has been unbelievable.
If this thing holds up for one of the guys out of this senior class to score a long touchdown like that, oh, boy, I don't know. It's close. I'm sure they'll check to see if the elbow was down, like the forearm was down. Looking at the replay right now, it might be down. I think that forearm may have hit the ground, which is what caused the fumble. I think that forearm might be down. I think this is getting overturned. Either way, it'll be a fourth down situation and very, very long for South Dakota. He got kind of upended. Miles Jackson torpedoed him around the ankles as he fell forward, the right arm with the football in the crook of his elbow. As he's coming down, the elbow hit, then the ball came out. Unless it was moving a little early, but I don't know that it was. What do you think, Leo?
It's got to be definitive, right?
Yep.
And so it looks like he does have control. I'm gonna say that because I've been wrong a lot this year from what I see and what's been called. But nonetheless, you can't take away the effort from this defense. Tice, he's just a hard-nosed runner, super athletic. But you know what? If this ball bounces our way, then it'll be a great day for Bobcat Nation.
Yeah, they're walking the other way, looks like.
Yeah.
Yep, looks like they got it. Let's get the call after the Les Schwab review. Okay, well, I don't know if he didn't turn his mic on or what. Either way, they do overturn the call. I think that's probably right. As he was coming down, his right elbow hit the turf and the forearm. That's what popped the ball out. Either way, it is fourth down. Will Leland, the place kicker, is out to try a field goal. So obviously could be a 10-point swing here after that call. But either way, the officials got it right after the review. So this one will be from 46 yards out of the left hash with just the lightest of breezes crossing from left to right. Let's see what Leland's got. 9 for 13 in field goal attempts. Crowd doing everything they can to affect the flight of the football. I think they're still waiting to adjust the game clock. Bobcat Stadium doesn't care. They're going to keep ripping and roaring. At First Interstate, it's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you. Member FDIC.
Looks like they got to set the chains a little bit better. Usually after a play, they don't allow the sticks to move. But the chains ran down with the play, so in my mind, I thought it was a good fumble for a touchdown.
All right, here we go. They start the play clock. From 46 yards out of the left hash. Kicking from right to left with a very subtle breeze. Going cross. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The right-footed kick is up. And it is good. Oh, man. That thing had some air under it.
It did. It hung up there for a little while. It almost looked like it was going to come up short.
Boy, what a swing of emotions. It looked like it was a 60-yard fumble return touchdown by Miles Jackson. Instead, they go to the replay review. They overturn it correctly, and it turns into a 3-point field goal for South Dakota. So it's 31-17. Montana State will receive the kickoff with 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Remind you that the fourth quarter is presented by RAV4, Toyota, RAV4, fourth quarter.
Looks like their special teams coach really had him in that huddle a little extra long. Given that it is a semifinal game, Keaton, and it's the third quarter, 2:55 left, 2 scores, I would just be on cautious for a little pooch kick to the near sideline, to South Dakota sideline, or an onside kick. You never know.
Also, remember, South Dakota's going to be driving toward the Sonny Holland end zone in the fourth quarter, which will certainly be advantage Bobcats. And Coyotes getting ready to kick it away from right to left. I do see one lone drone hovering out on the far side, circling Bobcat Stadium. They had that great shot of the run out last week. Here's the kickoff. Ontario Latin Henley makes the catch at the goal line. He'll take it out along the left hash mark, cuts to his left, the 15-yard line, uses a stiff arm, and is ushered out of bounds, shy of the 20. So the Cats lose a couple yards of field position. Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats. Safety starts at Les Schwab, including tires, wheels, batteries, brakes, steering, alignment, and more at leschwab.com. Bobcat offense taking over again. Cats have 336 yards of total offense, 200 on the ground, 134 through the air. Malott, the leading rusher, and 134 passing yards on 8 of 15 through the air. Adam Jones back in the backfield. See if we can keep keeping up with the Joneses, Adam Jones and Rohan Jones. One of those two have scored in every game all year. High snap, Malott brings it down, gives it to Adam Jones, and he dives forward for a 2-yard pickup. Malott had a 41-yard touchdown run on a bad snap that he dropped, dribbled off the turf, and sprinted into the end zone. Now the Bobcats taking their time, up 31-17, 2.5 to go, third quarter.
Yeah, very important to be able to control the clock, but also still keep control of that line of scrimmage, moving that ball north and south, making sure to stay ahead of those chains if at all possible, especially as you close out the game.
Alexander to the left, Dollar and McCullough to the right. Snap to Malott. Malott play action, takes a deep shot down the left sideline through the hands of Alexander on a tough pass. Good effort. Alexander goes down hard as he rolls in some pain onto the Bobcat sideline. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Bobcat offense.
Goes up for the catch, and it looks like he just lands right on that hip in that little area there where there's no pad, all meat, real close to that joint. Those are painful, kind of a hip pointer type situation. I hope he gets up and gets back up on his own too here in a little bit.
There's some good coverage downfield on that left sideline. 3rd and 8, Cats to their own 18-yard line. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Snap, Malott under pressure, throws the football away. A little miscommunication. Dollar and King were in the area, and it'll be another punt for Montana State. The Coyote defense is one of the top in the country, number 4 in the nation in scoring defense. Forces another stop and another big opportunity for the Coyotes, trailing 31-17, down by 2 touchdowns.
I know Bobcat Nation doesn't want to see it, but Tommy Malott does a great job getting the ball out of bounds, especially in an empty situation. They rush 6, you only got 5, you got to throw it out of bounds.
Sullivan snaps it. Brendan Hall steps into the football with a right-footed kick. Big, booming shot. Diving catch at the 20-yard line. And that's where it'll stop. That was an over-the-shoulder catch by Keandre Jones-Logan, laying out down to officially at the 21-yard line. That was a heck of a catch.
That was a heck of a catch, but a heck of a kick, and you don't ever see a diving catch on a punt return, hardly ever. Unless it's the punting team diving for that catch to keep it in bounds right there, right in front of the goal line.
Bobcats need your support to go for the win. Donate to the Bobcat Club's Free to Win campaign to help us reach our $3 million goal supporting student athletes.
Let them hear you, Bobcat Nation. Let them hear you.
Coyotes can make it a 1-score game on this drive. Snap, they hand it off. Tice looking for room. Slips through the line of scrimmage, and he's met up at the 27-yard line. Man, he is a shifty back. Sometimes it looks like there's nothing, and eventually he finds something, and that is about a 6-yard pickup.
That's a shifty and powerful.
Yeah.
Right. When you got a powerful back, you want to attack downhill. But he's also patient enough to be able to allow something to open, and you can't give him an inch because that type of guy, he's going to take a couple feet each and every time.
Tice, 5'11", 215, the senior from Pratt, Kansas. Set the career rushing touchdown record last week. Has a long rushing touchdown today. Final 70 seconds of the third quarter. Cats up 31-17. Bauman under center takes the snap. It's a pitch. Pierre running over the right guard. Met at the first down marker and falls forward. And picks up a first down. Up to the 33-yard line to the right hash for the South Dakota offense, which has plenty of time here to just run their offense.
Yes, they do. And he would have been stopped short of that first down if it wasn't for Joey Lombard, their center who didn't quit. They call it the tush push in the NFL. Well, that was the whole first down push right there. Kind of picked up his running back and carried him forward. And sometimes you got to do that as an offensive lineman, help your buddy out.
From the 33-yard line to the right hash, driving from right to left. Final 25 seconds of the third quarter. Snap, Bauman. Play action, rolls out to his left by design. He throws on the run, and it's caught on the near side at the 40-yard line as McCade O'Reilly makes the tackle. L.J. Phillips Jr., one of the running backs, makes the catch. Down at the 40. See if they get another playoff here with 10 seconds left in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 3. No, I think that's going to be it. Not only is dairy delicious, but it also promotes health as well. Just 3 servings of dairy a day improves overall wellness and may reduce the risk of developing some chronic diseases. It's a quick, convenient, and economic way to make sure you are staying strong and healthy on and off the field. It's the final quarter of the year at Bobcat Stadium, and Montana State heads to the fourth with a 14-point lead. It's Bobcats 31, Coyotes 17 out of the fourth in the FCS semifinals. You're listening to Bobcat Football presented by Learfield.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins-Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins-Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946. For more than 25 years, Amy Sayer has provided the highest level of service in the real estate industry in the Gallatin Valley. In conjunction with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Montana Properties, Amy and her team are committed to providing the very best experience for their clients and customers through sound guidance and excellence in service. So if you're thinking of buying or selling or have questions about our current real estate market, call Amy Sayer or visit amysayer.com. The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
You can't get any more pumped up than a fourth quarter of an FCS semifinal game at Bobcat Stadium. It's the greatest place in the world. The Bobcats have a 31-17 lead over the Coyotes, looking for another bid back to the national championship game. Before the fourth quarter starts, let's pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. This is Montana State football. The final 15 minutes of football in 2024 at 11th and Kagi. Everybody hopping around and clapping now with Montana State leading 31-17 over the Coyotes. South Dakota has the football at 2nd and 3, trying to make this a one-score game.
Championship football at 11th and Kagi. Final quarter for this Bobcat senior class. Nothing but pride, passion, and determination is riding on their shoulders right now. It's a second down situation, and we're going to rely heavily on Bobcat Nation to let them hear you. Hopefully get that false start, of the game.
South Dakota looking for their first win in their first semifinal ever. Bobcats looking to head back to the championship game, eyeing a fourth natty. The snap, they hand it off. Pierre looking for room, and he is stopped a yard shy. Needed 3, got 2. It's 3rd and 1. South Dakota at the 42-yard line on their own side of the 50, driving from left to right. They now have to go into the Sonny Holland end zone, down 2 scores at the end of this one.
That's a tough position to be in. It's looking like they're putting in their little heavy package. I would expect to run up the middle, but if not, with the way this defense is playing, I'd be keying maybe on a screen there, Keaton.
What a moment. 14:22 to go in the game. Snap to Bauman on 3rd down. They hand it off. Tice up the middle. Met by Bryce Grebe. Spins off him and falls ahead into Bobcat territory to the 49-yard line. Travis Tice will not be denied. He is a monster.
Very much so. Either he's going to shift you or he's going to run right down the middle of your chin. And a guy like that, you just have to get lower than him. I know it's kind of hard because he's already there. He's 5'10", but he's built like a little bowling ball. He's got to get up underneath him, wrap up, and keep the feet going.
Bobcats looking to earn their 9th home win of the season. South Dakota on the drive. The snap. Bauman throws deep down the right sideline. Galbraith reaches up with 2 hands, and he makes the catch on the right sideline, deep downfield at the 26-yard line. The senior tight end from Colorado. Tight ends are not supposed to be able to make a play like that, adjusting midair.
Look like a well-seasoned wide receiver on the edge outside. Defense does a great job trying to get home, but Bauman can really place the ball where he wants to. He's really showing not only the DNA he carries with his dad being a former quarterback, but also just the determination that he has and be able to control that ball.
Pistol formation, first down snap. Bauman fakes it twice, hit as he throws, caught by Galbraith at the 24-yard line, slips ahead to the 20. Bauman got popped. Brody Grebe is there among the human mess in the backfield. They still complete the pass and turn it into a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line for the Coyote offense, driving into the Sonny Holland end zone.
It's time to let them hear you, Bobcat Nation. As far as the defense is concerned, I know Coach Daly's dialing up some heat. To be able to see how calm they are in a situation like this has to give you so much confidence in watching these young men go out there and do what they do.
To receivers left, tight end to the right, snap to Bauman. Hands it off Tice, looking up the middle, and swallowed up as he moves the pile forward down to the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1 in the red zone for the Coyotes, down by 2 scores with the clock running to the 12-minute mark of the 4th quarter. This is just about gotta-have-it territory for the Coyotes if they want their season to continue.
And it's got to get it done territory for the Bobcats to ensure that they win in front of this home crowd. It is becoming a straight melee in the trenches.
Nobody ever doubted that this would be a fist fight in an elevator at the line of scrimmage. Both teams have had edges at different moments. 3rd and 1 at the 17-yard line for the Coyotes. Snap, Bauman hands it off. Tice picks up the first down, stays on his feet as he falls to the 11. 6-yard pickup, they convert. 1st and goal to go from the 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Coyotes. 11:20 to go, 4th quarter.
Be very interesting to see the personnel that South Dakota lines up with. Looks like they got 2 running backs in the game right now. Be interesting to see what kind of formation they line up, and it looks like they're going back to the old school power eye.
Tice lined up as the fullback, Pierre the running back. 1 receiver left, 2 tight ends from the middle of the field. First down snap. Bauman hands it off. Pierre looking for room on the left side, runs into a mess, and he gets balled up as he falls ahead. He's at the 7-yard line, a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6 in the Bobcat red zone. The Cats up by 2 scores, and this is a clock-winding drive for South Dakota.
Clock winding for sure. As we approach the close of this 4th quarter, we got 10 minutes and 30 seconds left. They went with the lead zone there. Bobcats playing good gap integrity defense. Everybody has a gap.
Brody Grebe came off just gassed. He needs a quick blow and then back in there.
Oh, one of the all-time greats. 2nd and 6. They can pick up the first down at the 1-yard line. Snap. It's a bad snap. It's loose, and Bauman jumps on it back to the 19-yard line. A 12-yard loss on a low snap from the senior Joey Lombard, the center, who was an All-American. The Bobcats turned a bad snap into a 41-yard touchdown from Tommy Malott, and Bauman loses a huge chunk of yards. So now it's 3rd and very, very long, back at the 18-yard line. It's 3rd and 17. And Grebe's back in there.
I was about to say that. The Milestone Cowboys coming back into the rodeo, baby. He's not the only one that's gassed.
He looks exhausted. Empty the tank. We know Bobcat fans are. 3rd and 17 for South Dakota. The snap. Bauman to throw. Dumps it down to Tice in the middle of the field, and he's down. Trying to make a move past McCade O'Reilly. Stopped at the 15-yard line. 4th down. Bauman pleading to go for it on 4th and 14 in the red zone. You're down 2 touchdowns with 9:15 to go. Field goal doesn't really help you.
No, field goal won't. It's one of those situations you have to win to keep playing. Everything's on the line on this play. This is a big-time play for this defense and a big-time opportunity for this fan base to be as loud and as proud as they've ever been.
Play of the game at this point of the ball game.
A 4th down stop could send the Cats to Frisco. Bauman takes the snap to throw. Under pressure, throws toward the end zone, caught by Galbraith, and he's popped out of bounds at the 3-yard line by Taden Gray.
That's a first down, though.
Is it?
For us.
Well, hang on now. He's at the 2-yard line. They had the first down marker at the 1. Did he get it?
No, it looks short now.
Taden Gray had the hit, and the Bobcats, did they get it? I think the Bobcats got the stop. They did. The Bobcats get the stop on 4th and 17. They stop them 1 yard shy of a first down at the 1 yard line, and it was the freshman, Taden Gray, who popped the senior tight end, J.J. Galbraith, inside the 5 yard line for the 4th down stop. Some confusion there at the end by the officials to make sure, and it looks like Montana State gets the 4th down stop of 31-17 against South Dakota with 8:42 to go in the 4th quarter. Let's step aside. We'll sort it all out. Officials are still talking about things at the 2 yard line right now. Looks like the Cats got the 4th down stop, and now they've got a chance to start bleeding this clock down and approach a trip to Frisco. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
Bobcat fans, celebrate the blue and gold all season at the Golden Arches with McDonald's new Game Day Bundle. Score big with your crew and pick up a cheeseburger pack with 2 classic cheeseburgers, a satisfying 20-piece McNuggets, and 2 orders of the crispy medium fries you love. All for just $14.99 and only on the app. It's the guaranteed win for your home team. Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 football season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I love spreading joy with gifts this time of year, but I try not to spread my budget too thin. Luckily, Kohl's has come through for me once again. I just went and used the 25% off coupon to score so many great gifts under $20, like cozy pajamas and fleece, amazing gift sets, and beauty must-haves. So if you're looking to give more for less this season, get to Kohl's. Select styles, offers end December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store at Kohl's.com for details.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
The redshirt freshman, Taden Gray, with one of the biggest plays of the game. He pops the senior tight end, J.J. Galbraith, 1 yard shy of the first down marker at the 2 yard line. Bobcats get a 4th down stop with 8:42 to go in the 4th quarter. Cats up 31-17 over the Coyotes. Interwest Moving and Storage is the official moving company of the MSU Bobcats. Dan Davies is down on that sideline near where that play happened. Taden Gray, one of the biggest plays of the day.
Yeah, without a doubt. You couldn't really tell from my angle where exactly that was spotted on the far side, but it was very close to being a first down, but a huge stop by that Bobcat defense.
They needed the 1 yard line for the first down. The ball is marked at the 2 yard line. The Bobcats bending, but unbroken. Now, though, you're up 2 touchdowns with 8:42 to go in the game, but you're at your own 2 yard line. Malott is under center. Cole Sane snaps the football, turns, hands it off. Adam Jones runs right up the middle, and he pushes the pile ahead to the 4 yard line. 2 yard pickup, and that'll bring up for 2nd and 8.
Most definitely want to get past that first down in this situation as far as field position goes, but you are in total driver's seat of this game. Eat the clock, keep getting 3 or 4 yards a pop, get ahead of the sticks, and then open up your playbook a little bit to be able to finish this thing out and go to Frisco.
Molson Coors Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly. Adam Jones in there in crunch time as the running back. Malott under center, 2nd and 8 at their own 4 yard line. Snap, Malott turns right, hands it off. Adam Jones up the middle, bounces to his right and stays on his feet across the 10 yard line down to the 11. 3rd and 1 for the Bobcat offense, trying to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
3rd and 1, 3rd and manageable. Put the ball down, let's play. It's time to put the kids and the ladies to bed and let the men go out and finish this thing off right.
7:30 and running in the 4th. This crowd wants to burst, but they have to sit on their hands now as the Bobcat offense operates. Their 2nd home semifinal game under the 4 years of head coach Brent Vegan. Malott takes the snap, turns right, hands it off. Adam Jones dives ahead, and he got it. First down, Bobcats. And now you can start counting seconds. Montana State looking for their 15th straight win. Already the longest winning streak in program history. A win today matches the Big Sky record for most wins in a season, held by that team over the hill, Montana. They won 15 games in 2001 and trying to get Brett Vegan his 47th win in 4 years, which would tie the great Sonny Holland, who has a statue by the BAC. 6:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Cats up 31-17. Malott takes the snap and hands it off. Scott Trey Humphrey bouncing to the outside end, met at the line of scrimmage. Big time hit. That was one heck of a play by Taven McKelvey, one of the senior linebackers, right at the line of scrimmage. A 1 yard pickup.
Great open field tackle. The quit is not there for the South Dakota team. You can definitely see that they're working to try to get this ball back. That's why it's imperative for that Bobcat offensive line to keep doing what they're doing. Takes all 11 to block.
Bobcats have a lot riding on today's game, and you have a lot riding on your tires and wheels. The pros at Les Schwab take your safety seriously. Stop by Les Schwab or visit leschwab.com. Tommy Malott, 134 yards through the air. He's got 121 on the ground. Adam Jones, 14 carries, 62 yards. Humphrey, 11 carries, 35 yards in his return. Shotgun snap. They hand it off. Adam Jones over the right guard. Tackled ahead to the 19-yard line. 6-yard pickup. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4.
Great job being patient by Mr. Jones there. He takes a little hesitation step to his right, lets the hole open up to his left, puts his nose down, gets a few more yards. And that's showing also the rise of Mr. Adam Jones, to be able to have patience, to be able to play like a seasoned vet in your freshman year.
Lonergan spread out to the right side. Garrigan, McCullough, Dollar to the left. Adam Jones in the backfield along with Tommy Malott. Shotgun formation, takes the 3rd down snap. They hand it off. Adam Jones slips in the backfield, and he's down. Down to the 18-yard line, 1 yard loss, 4th down. Bobcats left to punt it away. They do take 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the Bobcats will kick from right to left.
I think South Dakota takes a timeout here.
Yep, they did. So South Dakota takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Montana State's on the cusp. One more defensive stop could clinch this thing. 4:57 to go in the ball game. Bobcats 31, Coyotes 17 in the FCS semifinals. You're listening to Bobcat Football presented by Learfield.
When a power line has fallen down, it can be downright dangerous and even deadly. That's because downed lines can still energize the ground and objects around them. To help keep you and others safe, Northwestern Energy says stay at least 35 feet or the length of a semi-truck away from a downed power line and anything the line is touching. You should always assume the line is live, and if you see a downed line, immediately call 911 and warn others. Northwestern Energy, delivering a bright future.
Your Montana Chevy dealers, home to powerful trucks like the legendary Chevy Silverado. With 9 trims and 4 powertrains to choose from, you'll find the perfect blend of capability and efficiency that's right for you. Plus, for a long day of towing, Silverado offers advanced camera tech so you can feel confident every mile of the way. From hitching to driving to parking. Test drive the Chevy Silverado and check out current offers at your Montana Chevy dealers. Proud sponsors of your Montana State Bobcats.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins-Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins-Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
First Security Bank is helping feed children in need. Open a free personal checking account during the month of December. We'll provide 4 children with kids packs in partnership with Gallatin Valley Food Bank to help make a difference in the lives of children in need. 4:57 to go in the FCS semifinals. Bobcats 31, Coyotes 17. The Bobcats scored first on a Taco Dollar touchdown reception. Then a big 55-yard run by the Coyotes, tied it at 7. Coyotes would tie it again at 14 all. And then Montana State scoring 10 points in the final 8 minutes of the first half gave them the lead. Tommy Malott, the last touchdown for the Cats, as Montana State has a 2-touchdown lead. Another big booming punt by Brendan Hall. Caught back at the 25-yard line. Carter Bell met at the 30 and tackled there. Tommy Sullivan, the long snapper in his final game at Bobcat Stadium, got in there. He slowed him down, and Ryan Crea cleaned it up.
Special players by our special teams all season long have been phenomenal. It's probably why we got an All-American long snapper, All-American kicker. It's just beautiful thing to see when all phases of a team can just go out and get it done in crucial moments.
So that was a 57-yard boot by Brendan Hall. He had a 61-yard earlier. Bauman throws far side, and it is caught at the first down marker. Quick tackle by John Johnson. That was a heck of a catch going up. Jack Martins with a two-hand snag on the left sideline down at the 38-yard line, and it is 2nd and 2.
That ball was on a rope.
From the left hash, here's the snap. Bauman to throw. Dumps it over the middle. Tice makes the catch, picks up the first down, angles outside the hash to the 50, cuts outside to the 45, and scoots out of bounds. Saving some clock at the 44-yard line. Two big chunk plays by the Coyotes, down by 2 scores, 4:16 left.
Great job and decision by the senior to be able to use the sideline to his advantage so they can hold on to another timeout. Defense, this is another opportunity to be able to bend, but don't break. Looking for a big play in a big way coming from this secondary.
3 receivers left, 2 to the right, from the right hash. Now the snap. Bauman to throw. Fires, caught by Tice, the running back at the 40-yard line, breaks off a tackle, angles inside to the right hash, flips off another man to the 25, tackled from behind at the 20 by the hustling McCade O'Reilly. A 24-yard pickup by Tice. He's banged up, tapping his helmet coming off.
Looks like he's just a little bit gassed. Back-to-back plays, making some extra yards. Hope he's all right, but I think it's a great relief for the Bobcat to see number 5 come off to the sidelines.
Now they bring in another 1,000-yard rusher, the sophomore Charles Pierre out of Orlando, Florida. First down for the 20. The snap. Bauman takes a shot near right side. Incomplete. No flag thrown. Great coverage. Another senior, Simeon Woodard, with a little mime celebration as he was fighting with Jack Martins. Locked him in a box.
He did lock him in the box. He's over there on his own island. Defense doing a great job. Great coverage by our secondary. No penalties. Playing mistake-free football is what's going to close out this game for you.
3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the ball game. Bobcats up 31-17. One more stop to try to put this thing on ice and head back to Frisco on January 6th. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bauman takes the snap on 2nd down. He throws to the far side of the flat, caught by Pierre in the backfield. He's outside the numbers of 20, spins ahead to the 15, trying to get out of bounds. He did not. Clock will continue to run. 3rd down and 6 from the 16-yard line.
Great job by the defense. Linebackers and secondaries working their reads, getting out in the coverage, but rallying to the football when the ball's released.
Final 3 minutes of the semifinals. Bauman fumbles the snap, and he's downed again. That snap came out early. Coach Vegan pumping his arms up. The Sonny Howland end zone making an impact. And it's 4th down.
3 false starts, 2 bad snaps, and the sun, all because of our fans. They're the 12th man. They're the real MVP today.
2:30 left. Bobcat Stadium is pulsing. Snap. Bauman throws to the end zone near side. Not free. Simeon Woodard on the coverage. One of the seniors. And the Bobcats can start booking tickets with 2:22 to go, up 31-17. We'll step aside. The party will start heating up while we step away. Bobcats 31, Coyotes 17, 2:22 to go in the ball game, and Montana State is a 1st down away from officially clinching another berth back to the Natty. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
Montana Chevy dealers, home to powerful trucks like the legendary Chevy Silverado. With 9 trims and 4 powertrains to choose from, you'll find the perfect blend of capability and efficiency that's right for you. Plus, for a long day of towing, Silverado offers advanced camera tech so you can feel confident every mile of the way. From hitching to driving to parking. Test drive the Chevy Silverado and check out current offers at your Montana Chevy dealers. Proud sponsors of your Montana State Bobcats.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
If it's time to tailgate, it's time to hit Rosar's. Steaks, burgers, and brats are all waiting to get grilled from our meat department. But that's not it. Grab our scratch-made cookies from our bakery for the fourth quarter. And for post-game, make sure you pick up a handmade pizza from our deli. All the tailgate food groups, all from one stop. Your Bozeman Rosar's and proud supporter of the Bobcats. If you want it, it's at your neighborhood Rosar's.
Bobcat football is brought to you by the McDonald's app. Download McDonald's app today to earn free food with every purchase and to score a cheeseburger pack for $14.99 on every Cats football game day. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the 2024 season at Bobcat Stadium. Montana State leading 31-17. One of the greatest to ever don the blue and gold. Tommy Malott is out on the field now. 2 timeouts left for South Dakota. They trail 31-17, and Montana State just about to officially clinch this thing with Adam Jones in the backfield. Malott under center. He takes the snap, turns right, hands it off. Adam Jones met in the backfield. Not done yet. South Dakota bringing some fight. And a timeout called by South Dakota. Shout out Firehouse Subs taking care of us today and all season long. Tommy Malott, 8 of 17 through the air, 134 passing yards and a touchdown. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns, 16 carries, 121 yards. The eternal moment of this game will be Tommy Malott dribbling a snap off the turf, hurdling a man to 30, and converting a 41-yard touchdown into the Sonny Holland end zone to make it a 17-point game.
How full circle would that be to be his last touchdown in this house? That's how the legend started at UT Martin 40 years ago. And here we go, getting it done with his feet.
Coach Figgins out reminding the offensive line that this is not over, guys. Enthusiastically.
Now you still have the 2-minute timeout plus 1 more timeout for South Dakota. So there's a chance to get a stop, score a touchdown, onside kick, score a touchdown. Another first down, though. Should feel pretty confident. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Malott. His final minutes at Bobcat Stadium. Takes the snap. He hands it off. Adam Jones runs over the left guard, gets to the 20-yard line. And stop there. Crowd didn't like it. It was getting testy. Timeout, South Dakota. Things are juiced up. Why not? Semifinal coming to an end. 2:10 to go. So use the timeout on 3rd down. So now you run 1 more play. It's 3rd and 11. Looks like South Dakota will get the ball back. Down 2 touchdowns with about 2 minutes to go and no timeouts.
That's what they're hoping for. They're hedging their bets for a 3rd and long situation. Ball goes in the air. Incomplete, hopefully, for them. That way they get the ball back with about 2 minutes left. They get that extra timeout with that 2-minute that 2-minute timeout in the 4th quarter. Very crucial right here, and a big time for the offensive line to step up, create a pocket for Tommy, play the sticks, get a first down, and then line up in that best formation known to any football fan, known as victory formation.
In a season in which it's been the Montana men who have stepped up big, a couple of Texas defensive backs have had a couple of the stalwart plays late. Taden Gray, Simeon Woodard stepping up in the red zone. Tommy Malott on 3rd and 11 takes the snap. He'll keep it. Running to his left, stays in bounds, and he's tackled at the 24-yard line, a 4-yard pickup. 4th and 7. We hit the 2-minute timeout. Bobcats will punt. It's not quite over yet, but it's darn close. Montana State trying to put this thing away, leading 31-17 against the Coyotes 2 minutes ago in the FCS semifinals. You're listening to Bobcat Football, presented by Learfield.
The power of we believes in you. It advocates for you. It completes your circle. It makes sure you have the strongest circle possible. And with Intermountain Health in yours, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
Bobcat fans, it's football season, and Livingston Bar and Grill is your go-to spot for game day and every day. Whether you're grabbing a bite before the game or celebrating a big win, we've got the food, drinks, and local vibes to make it unforgettable. This season, let's come together to celebrate our Bobcats and our community at Livingston Bar and Grill, where the game is always on, the food is always hot, and the locals always feel like family. From juicy burgers and sizzling steaks to refreshing drinks, we've got all your game day cravings covered. Check out the menu or order online at livingstonbarandgrill.com.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
2 minutes remaining. Montana State 31, Coyotes 17. Leo, the Bobcats getting ready to punt this thing away. In the end, they've made all the big plays.
No, special teams has been showing up in special ways all season long. I wouldn't expect anything less from Tommy Sullivan and crew. However, I'm sure the Coyotes can probably dial up a block or just play it safe to be able to get a return. But with the game on the line like this and with the Cats pinned this far deep, I would be aggressive going for this pump block if I was USD.
Bobcats at their own 24-yard line with 2 minutes to go, up by 2 touchdowns. Coyotes are out of timeouts. Tommy Sullivan will snap it. He made a big tackle earlier today. Brendan Hall, another senior, another man from Texas, takes a chest-high snap, steps into it, got it away. Oh, it was close. Big spiraling bomb. Back to the 20-yard line, caught by Carter Bell. He angles to his left, and he is tackled right away. It was Zach Cruz. Andrew Powdrell was there as well. And the Bobcats make a big stop on special teams. 1:49 to go. Cats up 2 touchdowns.
Time to dial up the Milestone Cowboys number with this Cowboy package. Let's get aggressive. Let's see this defense bow up and really get a good stop with 1:49 left. This is championship football right here, right now.
Got to tackle good right now.
Fundamentals are never bigger than in moments like this at the end of a semifinal game. Bauman takes the snap with 1:49 to go. He throws over the middle, caught by Galbraith, pitches it back. It's lost. It's loose. The Bobcats jump on it. Brody Grebe ends his Bobcat Stadium career with a semifinal clinching fumble recovery. Montana State will head back to Frisco with a 31-17 win against South Dakota. What a way to finish off the 2024 calendar year, and the Cats onto a 15-0 season, heading back to the national championship.
The Milestone Cowboy falls on the fumble, and he plays his fiddle all the way over to the sideline with the rest of his buddies. Oh, that's beautiful.
And now Montana State will head out, and just the way you drew it up, Justice Perkins is back out on the field. Tommy Millott, the boy from Butte, he's had the crown placed over his head this year. Brody Grebe in tears with co-defensive coordinator and D-line coach Sean Howe on the sideline. And the Bobcats will take a knee and continue this season for 2 more weeks. Millott takes the snap and puts the left knee down. Dan Davies, what a moment, what a year. It's been magical. We got 2 more weeks.
Oh, man, how exciting and special has this year been all amazing group of captains and seniors to lead this group. Congratulations to that group, as well as the captains and this whole the coaches and the whole football team. Unbelievable.
Last year, on the Sunday following a devastating overtime loss against NDSU Campbell in the second round, the Bobcats began their mantra of 1-0. They have not lost since. Malott on second down takes the snap and puts his left knee into the turf. One more knee to finish it off. Leo, what a moment in Bobcat history.
Oh, man. Couldn't have wrote a better story for this team. Like Dan was saying, these seniors, these leaders. But how special is it to be an underclassman in a program like this, where you have the loyalty and the love for the game to be able to follow their lead for seasons to come.
Malott is under center. He takes the snap, puts the knee down, and it's over. Every generation of Bobcat fans have had a season near and dear to their heart. 2024 is this generation's great Bobcat team. Brent Vegan gets doused in blue Powerade. Ryan Lonergan was the man there to throw the icy, sugary drink over the shoulders of head coach Brent Vegan, who has become a legend in his own right, tying Sonny Holland with 47 wins, and he's done it in just 4 years. 31-17, Montana State defeats South Dakota, and the Sonny Holland end zone spills over with Bobcat fans. Montana State is 15-0, and they get 2 more weeks together, heading down to Frisco for a shot at their 4th national championship. It's Bedlam on the field again, 20,000 plus, jubilant at 11th and Kagi, and Montana State has made Bobcat Stadium the place where opposing teams come to die.
Couldn't have said it any better, Keaton. I love it. I love watching our fans rush this field for such a special moment. It is truly empowering to be able to see how this community comes together